Honorable Kojo Oponkruma.
Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. I rise to second the motion that the House adopts this report from your Committee on the Economy and Development. Speaker, let me start by making the point that this is the first and the only policy document that the government has submitted to this House, apart from the economic policy that is done for the years gone by. And Mr. Speaker, you will recall that we have on occasion requested that government presents its program documents to this House over and over again. Indeed, on the day that it was laid, the leader of government business acknowledged that we have asked over and over again. We want to encourage the government to please bring all of the other policy documents because we are almost 2 years into their administration. Mr. Speaker, the promise of the 24-hour economy was clear. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 people, 3 shifts. Mr. Speaker, this government is almost 2 years in office. And in these 2 years, they have appropriated about 650 billion Ghana cedis. That's what this House has appropriated for government to work with. Almost 2 years on, you cannot find one government agency that is applying 1, 3, 3. For all the stories that we were told, for all the analogies that were given, 2 years on, after appropriating about 650 billion Ghana cedis, you cannot find one agency that is operating 133. Mr. Speaker, that is the biggest testimony of the fact that this entire 24-hour economy program that was so well marketed and all the issues that were raised about it, at the end of the day, it is not delivering on what it was promised. Mr. Speaker, as we went through the policy document and looked out for what the next steps were, we were told to look out for 2 specific things. One is a 24-hour economy market. 24-hour economy market. That's what we are now being told to look out for. And 2 is a list of incentives which will incentivize the private sector to start operating the 133 shift. I want to speak quickly to these 2 things that at the end of the day we are now being asked to look forward to. Because, Mr. Speaker, you will recall that the bill that was passed did not provide for all of the items in the shift that were spoken about. So now we are told to look out for these 2 things. Mr. Speaker, there are markets in this country, in many of these districts, that do not operate 24 hours. In fact, even for those traditional markets, they have to wait for what you often call a market day. Now, the government is going to spend tens of millions of Ghana cedis on building new 24-hour markets with the expectation that nothing new having been done in the economy, just the mere creation of these markets will now cause people to buy and sell in them for 24 hours. Mr. Speaker, we are of the view that it is not a prudent policy measure. That if you want to achieve 133, building 24-hour markets is what will deliver 133. In many of these places, in my district, in Ayirebi where this market is being built, there's already a market that has been constructed which doesn't work for 24 hours. There's a market that has been constructed, like in many of our villages, which has to wait for 1 week, 1 day in the week to function. What is the reason for which we believe that if we spend more money to build a new market, it will now function 24 hours? It beggars belief. Mr. Speaker, now on the question of incentives, again, almost 2 years into this government's tenure, the answer we were given is that they are now working on incentives. It betrays the priorities of this administration, Mr. Speaker, because already you have worked on tribunals bill that you have brought, because it's very important to you. Already, Mr. Speaker, you have removed the Chief Justice, because it's very important to you. But when it comes to the incentives that will now allow the private sector to possibly even work for 24 hours, assuming your model will work, the government tells us when we go for committee meeting that they are now working on those incentives. Mr. Speaker, we think it betrays their priorities, and we think that they need to speed up if indeed some incentives will be brought which will give life to the 24-hour economy. Because, Mr. Speaker, now what is at stake is that they have removed a policy measure, the 1 district, 1 factory policy. and have replaced it with this 24-hour economy policy. Mr. Speaker, the National Development Planning Commission of the Republic of Ghana reports in the annual progress report for 2024, which was published in June 2025, that there were 150 one district, one factories operating. It's not my report, it's the NDPC's report. Earlier today, the chief whip was suggesting that somebody has not read. I don't want to say that those who are surprised may not have seen the report. It's in the report. The NDPC report says at least 150 of the 1D1Fs were functioning as at the end of 2024. The policy architecture in place that would have given birth to a lot more has been removed. And now we are replacing it with a 24-hour economy policy, which is now, we are told, hinged on a 24-hour economy, market, and incentives that are yet to be birthed. Mr. Speaker, as we support the motion that this House should adopt this report, our recommendation, our advice includes the fact that this administration should go back to the 1D1F program. Go back to that program. And if you have specific issues that you think you can amend in that program, correct it. Because 2 years after you took away that program, your replacement program is not delivering any new factories, is not delivering your 24-hour economy, is not delivering your 1-3-3 shift as you promised. And Mr. Speaker, every day that we stay without an industrial program of this nature, which will incentivize the private sector to create more factories and create more jobs, every one of those days, the opportunity cost is hundreds of thousands of young Ghanaians who are sitting at home without jobs. The last time we shared with you the data on youth unemployment. The source is the statistical.
Yes. Jana some crania ko baby fufro. Aton game na the one put the door any put there. Gongo mita no crowd about the room. Yes. Jana some crania ko baby fufro. Yeah, can't say who's one that be about the room. Fanny Papa called to Jana about the room. A press conference on for so ben also. Men go for some that room that be a wobo. One was Tony and if I know who's a Attorney General be about the room. One more the project Papa will we are say, well, come Mamika be a problem. America, you can hear that. One so be about the room. Obi a mistake of an court. Would there be address and watch a come back on where I say, where fine I am a good would you Sabi and I would say. Would you hear all them? Fako court, and yada who bought 20 pen and answer 1.8. Ah, one more, there be Uncle Fossy, there be Uncle Fossy, that the army young Messaba house, I'm going to medium fee, Messaba. Winning, the money young one say, give to a wife a crack of Mustafa Mabecan. And penny falling now, Jamuga Bonting, and that the alcohol for you when alcohol for Mabecan, or Munina case, or Munina county, not penny for no teaching, or I don't know for one count. Now, Tony General, the Debbie Gongo Bita, press conference, and a woman, a communication minister. No more the rule. One more the rule. You make us open your new. Somebody has to be a run about changes in Rantem. Mr. Richard for the Babantamo. Some of the ministers will help them to reshuffle, help the president. 1 year reshuffle. Attorney General. Unyama nyina papers what fall in nyama and nyama ne first na ma amina muso na Nyankopon da roma ya turn it down what am I say chief justice ya turn it down ya nya papa otwe fane bra no to nyama 10 and somebody ya confirm no won fa de ne nko wo so na wo be join press conference no a court de ope court che obia and go for page japade on the court no pe ah.
All right, therefore, Mema, Munina drew Mema Moha. I hope said Ubia Hoye Felix Yamia Daroma Hoye. The 10 Quamoa the Trema double dreamer Moji dear Prosani idiot. Now, I yen and can't obey dear. It didn't. In any penny nana and yana said, yeah, me no, and yana no. a strange world we find ourselves in. Na empire say they are a dawa komaso, the dawa nusubiano. Unless say the American only willing, say will be making, but we are willing there. You stay focused and make sure say you prepare yourself for the times ahead. And then our announcement be me nubi. And then from there we will play some videos and talk a little bit. Na masori so. Me start no mama memfa aseda kese bio emma twedi ampon yankopon. Say wadom waboa na getting kwem. Na Endra said the amunimuno may stand it for communications officer for the whole of Canada branch. Me de betu manim ye didi hun komone ya ye hun nyuma bebre nipa bebre na post to nipa bebre na ye campaign dia mame many so and then as a sanke ye enije semon ko a na so I believe say ye ni na ye nim dia ekoso currently. The message is say so we need a chance so a video is na wabomode a share be edi amame obe share edi ama afoforo na omoso mate say many eso emwa mode aboa me Felix Apia obi bia oboa me epk form oboa me nimpaibo oboa me filing obi bia any said dia muhuno nyame adawroma ya file wie ema Endra omo ye vetting nyame adawroma so me call vetting no enam preparedness ane ya ye ntini yetumi pass it through the vetting no successfully na meda me chair lady me organizer me deputy secretary any peel secretary peel chairman peel phone na any Toronto and all other chapters of Canada. Endra me converting asundwemu na at the end of the day no said ya yempai bo aye no said ya nyame etie yusufre na nyankopon nim adwene e wo yitrima ye pese de beboa ye party nti. Like I said, you pass it through the vetting successfully. Na Endra so amanwade baako ana miracle baako so komu na I felt sank and then sanka me enjoy come na enjoy but who enjoy then what are you really enjoying? What are you really celebrating? Looking at the current state of affairs in Ghana. But as it is now, there is no single person that contested me for the position I'm going in. Apparently, people now who were vying for the position, no, most of them felt say I have what it takes to deliver for the branch. Intino omade omunshira mame. Other ones too maybe after carefully thinking, no, decided say they will not contest. Until as it stands, I might be a popular acclamation for the branch of MPP. The Nyamiama and then dia after 26th of July, na Munyabema Felix Amitiye, Nyame Epijame, Amama Beye, the communications officer for NPP Canada. CBBA answer so far, so I don't think say baby do no. BB Ebesesa. And I make her say, I didn't even know, say, like, truly, nobody is really coming to contest me. I would have loved that. Nanka ya tested I want the answer. And then so acclamation also shows, say, they believe in you, say, Jumanobi to me. And that is why Omokra no my Junesanka Omobe contest, you know, they decided to let it be and then allow me to contest. Until once again, I want to thank everybody erudite na show me TikTok for me Facebook for obia YouTube for mo support to me na no. It looks like say your boy Felix Apia would become, as it stands, the communications officer elect for NPP Canada. Say nyame amba enene chine na 26 etome wati asifo asase so dia. That is what I would be. And I thank God so much for bringing me this far. Initially, me call ye consultation. No, I spoke to my dad first. He was of the view, say, "Hey, good." Now, so no, you did say, they say MPP more hunting on come to me and cardia mania de me ya. Other family members also felt said they be at the same pajamen. I mean, like me mu, and some mammy muso. Na me to me ye juma me to me aye at the aboa me party. Advisors me advisory group I me te conversations I have here on page, some closed doors, some back door ni bibiano. Me damuni na say afi Team Vicky, me da Team Vicky for ni na so ase na me da me peel for ase. Most importantly, I want to thank Nuruddin Alolo. Yes, I want to thank Nuruddin Alolo, who has been actually like a real, force to reckon with and preparing me to this stage. Inti say I feel no I join here. Mobra, I'm going to be I'm kind of saying popular acclamation. That is how I'll be going. The contestants and I say one more no more person come back contest no more some be jumano. They believe say Felix be to me aye. Ti almost say menko na menko ye jumano. So ebrene so na mutu pada no go so we shall come here and enjoy with everybody. The patro tap screen no so palma me tap screen no so mam ye. I feel the second part of my announcement and then they say NPP communicators are more Ghana. NPP communicators are more Ghana. Me patro mate senkrofo we say omudwa abo bi mesra mu me patro enye didi atem na me kan na mo me pese mu the type of human beings these NDC people are. They are not normal people are only omokoba there be. On the surface, they seems normal to you, but there is nothing clean about it, and I'm being honest here, okay? And I want you to follow me. Person the American in Namuti, Namosomode Yam Fanto Namu said they are seeking Nyansa woman as a lucre. Nauti any years of bones and make a lot of sense, okay? Yawaha Ghana for Muntio, National Member Munti. Yawaha. And NDC for say Omate Constitutional Review Committee. Na Ejuma Ben and a Constitutional Review Committee Ekoyo. But on any force so mo Mr. Okay. Ejuma Ekoyo ne say e coordinate ne yemre no mu na we yi de sisi yi film near the one we ahye. And na NDC for nyansan mu no. Omuhu no say tribunal enya de a ebeboa yen. Enti yenyi tribunal every the judiciary system no mu. Enye me na me ye. Omo ankasa Constitutional Review Committee asem na making. Report was asem na making. Okay. Na edi enti na no mo pese omu yi tribunal e free ho. Justice Michel. Omo si omu yi tribunal na free ho because ene nyankopon ada Roma. Proper court ahodo adoso. On top of it, I'm kind of saying online. This new administration, most of the cases no crown, Zoom online near the day, so we don't need the tribunal. Kind of phone pound. Afei, omukodenya neya. Bonyono na almost a tare ho a omo mpeni ntine yenyi nkwene no. NDC for any abirigidi so mukra numbers in into omo person omo sign ba. Ya de beye den MPP for nti. Mo hwe na man kasa Felix Yanka no ha. CSO Samuel Ghana. Asofo ahemfo amowo Ghana. Mo yenhwe ha ma John Mahama ne na ban asai Ghana. Mo yam nhwe ha ne mwafu de mubedie envelope aye de beba mo nti. Mo ye ama Ghana. Sebio aye akwasiampafu okro. Sebio tribunal o wa ya se magistrate bi atena obi asem so. Ehọ no mo tribunal ho no na obi kofa akutu baako yetumi ma no 25 years. Tribunal yi ena obi tumi de mbra se ne nsa ede maneuver. Ene omo person omo de MPP for tum without due diligence. Omo person omo de MPP for tum without proper processing ti. Omo so omo de tribunal na eba. Na me who NDC for ni bi omo support ya me ya na ha me. Mutie mo NDC for na mu be gina ho a mo trotro nsem hunu no, it is not a problem for me. Eya no madwene keke ena nya adwuma eno na ha me. NDC for no, most of them no omo adwene na nya adwuma eno na ha me. Unim de entia John Mahama is the president now. It is true. John Mahama can even choose to be the president for the next 100 years if he lives for that. Fine. But John Mahama will not be a president forever. And whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. It's about the mama mwenye na debi ya na mema mu instance bi. Nyansa ni ho ntini mu nwe ni ho yie. I remember when MPP came to power. Na ye free education, Ras Media big up. Ye free education ne ade. Na ye nam yesia NDC for na ne aka kiro mo say, oh, how do you call it? Mobile opposition 100 years meboa. MPP, we used to tell them, Utie, say, oh, mobile opposition 100 years, 100 years, 100 years. And the party be in a position. MPP in a position. Namon Kaisa will non koda and order. Mr. Media, whatever they choose to do, to be honest with you, whatever this government choose to do, let them do it. Whatever they choose to do, let them do it. At least now, we know, how do they call it? Galamsey is a thing of the past. And I'm a because Unipa no ye Galamsey, I'm a Ghana and she are saying no, and I'm also jailing in 20 years. Meboa. Now, Meba won't to me case in the so. Let me finish with this tribunal thing. Okay. Now, Samete se Obika se Sebio tribunal ne court, say real court, the same one. I sometimes don't understand what they are. Tribunal is Sebio a forum. And a yatia say, Mona Yashamwa, Munim the Efasa Niema, we huntimum quatanasem we sunamundi. And it is not always that is enshrined in the law. It is not always that law no the way a law no kono and echo. But see the mere MP before now we say a yenti ya. It's okay. We will leave it as it is. Now, let me say this. The another person make can say, "Yenuanomo amoye communicators ewo Ghana, especially mo amowo online. Ne mo amoko TV so any radio so a moye visible. Yebesre mo. Say ebano the firebrand nature of MPP. Yebepa mo chow say munjama yenya yetiama no ne no. Se obi wo Ghana no se matena Canada ha ka aseme tia no. Enu hunti or person or no taking me on simple. On putting the things together. Now on be try me on the land that I committed a crime on. Utie. The jurisdiction I me di boneno. Ye beba ho. Na oma be try me. We plead with you all. NPP communicators. Amowo Ghana. Ifri neko. Say you be trouble mahamo. Say ye be ko hard you. Say ye be ye den you. Yenya ye what diaspora no. We are ready. Most of us are ready. Inti monye a bit mindful. Was some of the things ya mokano. The winya yibi kura na wo the options are no be do na won to me nkan. Fama yen. Yebeka. Once these people are in power, once enkrofo we wo power no. O Ghana now we MPP communicator. Your life is not safe. Your life is not secured. And I want you to understand that. And into free neko. Ifri neko. Mama yenshe we inso. Utie. Mama yenshe we enso. Na ye make sure say mo amowo Ghana no. Mo de ebano yina go with them hard. So as I say, but say ebano firebrand way say ye di be gu omoso ne ade no na say be say dua kra na ye be bro mu nua na munya ma yen ya ye tie bluche no. And this is for our own safety. May can't wait because the current NDC government sitting down is not planning to work with any laws. Unim bibi. Ya de mraya juma do baby to baby a constitution in the laws nagasane to baby. It asks for fairness, candidness. But Freddy, hold on, I'll add you not now. Fairness, candidness, and those type of things and has to be. And the murder, say you kuni papuno. Obi a kuni pano. And okra 25 to life. Now say, o say, asasi bi ye media. Ye di bone wa masase so. Emma mema be report. Na mutumi jine no so. E de chechira asem. E de galamsey charge. E to me so. I will be a moankasa mu initial court document ni ade amuni ye deal no. Mo ka kire ye say Sebio, the man hasn't been involved in any form of mining since as far back as 2021 or 2020. He has not been into mining, let alone galamsey. But today, you use galamsey to charge a man, hurriedly put nonsense together, and prosecute. Even when the new lawyer is presenting something to you, you wait till the man leaves the shore and then you just go ahead to pronounce a judgment on Wuntumi. Somehow, I'm not too surprised. Mobekaya, mi free Ghana buy na show me say mo wa ha senior Evans no me free Ghana buy me catch them say omunwie. There are several people are omo person omo di omo efa sa kwan we so. Na omuguso ye. Omuguso a omo ye di omo ye. Me person me ka di mi no fa Wuntumi case no. Samobekaya not long ago Omoye galamsey na yi na na ekoba say e wuntumi asase and as something that he had on any see you know. Samobekaya is switched from that case. Omuja is our case ne kakakra. Neboa and omode call the enso. And omobeka chere say chairman wuntumi ede oh sa de no kwase no moka no oh. Omo chairman wuntumi de oh invoice meboa or the invoice akoda court as a receipt you said then akoda agency na as a receipt you said then and a invoice and then yede wuntumi to mu for 20 years no enye fraud omo de to no so no there be and then yede wuntumi to mu no enye say wuntumi ko dis ka o we ko di obi fraud sika o there be enye say wuntumi akoje Exim Bank sika na wantuo enye no nti we are Ghana near be worried. Mama ende enye wo desa. Mama ende enye wo desa. Me kano kre na achire. We are Ghana near be worried. Yes, we are doing politics all right, but be worried where this NDC current administration is leading Ghana to. Be very worried. Enche biao. The omobeka chere wa ha and the wound to make the invoice be akodi sika bi Exim Bank as na 30 million meboa. Satana galamsey case no omo de akochere manapem because yes no kre say e be a site no wound to me and ye ne dia. But per mo ankasa mo earlier preliminary way amoye no mo beka chere Ghana fo ni na say bi o wound to me has not been active in mining since 2021 or say 2020. And yamina meka yo. And you must have court for ya. And then most of the wound to me at 20 years. No, one of Mobeka asked him the train. Stress Sayo said Justice Rhino and a Becca asked him which train. After the moon said, and to serve you no. And a more than and says, Sadia or the invoice be a conjure exim. No, so much chain no so. Obed them, na mwanka sa microphone be jina ho. It pronounced judgment already on wound to me. Oh, by 3rd July, they know to me them 100 years. They were saying it. And namu ko jeli wound to me. And ya fraud no. And ya fraud na ye dear years cut 30 million no. Name wound to me asa sibi. Galamsey ekoso. According to Untumino, he has no idea of what is going on. And when he got to know the Etienne, Pemwanga Samu report to be my mother by you. Untumi was the one, and no, I mean, now, Untumi first lawyer now, so the Ejab, so also found out, yes, I the one, the Kubios one, why no, mean, this are some as you. Because, courts and Ankasaba, you know, one more back, let's say, Unipani ye. Away Galamsey, it's been some years. So, and as a mine, it's not even Galamsey. Mining has been some years. And in more so Kasasumu statement, I'm going to ask me came. Odi obi opebia, odi otumi di matemba me, and tiasia kakrane di account ne de ba na me chire mu no. One kasa court na Isaac, one kasa court na ka chire say. Won to me, and a better report to ma mo say. Per document am go no. Won to me a better report to say. Asasi bi edo hon krofo yes so Galamsey. According to Moao, send assassin and krofo enkrochi edi yes ha deal we. Ema no nti mo ankasa mo the security for kra ko some we fear me person ya kono one by one no bia kai na to me. I want us to remember all this. So that's oh kasa obi ankodwe say oh person who obstructed justice and answer BB. NDC is not working with the law. NDC is deliberately not working with the law. Because in your earlier submission, you had made all of us aware, say, the man has stopped mining into the mining business some years, no problem. ana one kasa statement say e won to me na ase abeka say na sa ase bi eda ho obi ye den obi tu ayi wo so akwese Cecilia da pa akoka so no sika ayira yes usika na ayira ye de agina so de achiwatu is basically like the same thing enunti Ghana for some obeka ya we were not hearing of the Samra Boy case too much from the Attorney General's office because there was a lot of missteps. Into me, I am one. Ask down, I am one. What type of job are? Won to me first lawyer no? Oh yeah. Won to me, so I don't know. Sometimes I don't know who. I don't know who advises him because some me there be obe pato e be ana papa no. Where the case be na meaning. Mpacho penifo kakra munim no. Apia could be no munim the cases are where did Mr. I'm not saying it's not you. Mr. Mojo na man for me and come Mr. Mupi. Me part as apia could be no. And the could be no. But case ben pan where the high pros are touching no na na kufa the case where did inti sa papa na case high profile case ben pan as apia could be no ready. There was a lot of missteps in this. So there was a lot of missteps in this. My only question when it comes to this, oh yes, oh yeah, some say won't to me a baby. Now must mobile could channel now. There is nothing wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead. But are you trying fairly? The other day was some 30 million money that he has defrauded with invoice. Now all of a sudden that case has gone under the carpet. Some boy case now yen said that is the one you rather go and jail the man on. And this is a way you Ghana ni NDC appointee, NDC minister, NDC member. Na said the no and frighten wa. Be very careful. NDC for more than maybe they grow. My fan say politics be na ye, but more than maybe they grow. And when these things come back to bite, my brothers and sisters, believe me, it will be very bitter. When these things comes to bite, it will be very bitter. Now, yes, utu ejinamoafo no na utu momone nso fo. MPP for mpanifo. MPP for leadership. Yaba amwane yababa moso. MPP for members. My learned colleague for me wari ni nuaba. Me nini neko nsuo. Mommy, careful. NDC for Subain et se Ghana police sebe. Ghana police in Kwan Ebeshiao. No atiem. Hey, my friend, come here, my friend. Oh, Ben and I say, oh, office, oh, hey, you are not my friend, also my friend. Edu baby obe friend I say you are not my friend. Ebi na NDC for you no. So who MPP? Now we did the pass as NDC for we be our downfall. Ebi ye we say what do you need adwuma? Utie. So we MPP ni and away am now for many am one call here. When it comes to politics, NDC don't see friends. So you guys need to start learning. Say NDC people don't take into account say or no net classroom or no net by exam so there be obe mian na and that NDC for adom when they actually most are learned colleague for no mama yen san teacher mo say mu no mu gina ho sere mu be dija ma politics kra enye mu debio Me kano crepa na achire mo. Sa na we kwa na me law, oh maso, oh ni game na ni baby. Yo. Me say efri na ekwa bia na me Felix man hu bi. Mu hu so amomeka nkyere me. Amo so amo de amo ya politics of neutrality but amo join the MPP no. Amo be neutral politics me ya hwe. Mutie MPP for na ye na neutral na we Ghana kan ko Ghana kan. Mo de sa Ghana kan ko kan no. Sa Ghana kan ko tantan bi no. Mo de beba be futu ni ama. Mo de mo ko gina ntwa picture na picture ni be mra meka mensa wa. Mo be timu be bi ahua. Because who say mumu bebre no e beye ni aburo na mo pese mo de say party no. And we the youth of this party is going to rise. We are going to rise to take you people on. Mo amoko tena sami jamfi office no nsa plotting against MPP no. This time around my hu sa na mani bio obia betene pega. Because ye hu say ye incline ye fie ha oh. Mo be say no masia koton ye 2028 dia mom. Etimo de free na akọ no mo ye nche mo. Ye teacher ma wuntumi. Obi ama megina wa nka say oh oni chema wuntumi a business da. Are you saying say NDC ni bi ND chema wuntumi $1 da? NDC ni bi anye say be chema wuntumi adwuma o ba bi da. Aha. But eba no they put that aside and they are doing what they can do. Etimo de mama ye nche mo. Say money omu gina wa she ties. Oh, you know, or you fine gentleman, or you fine gentleman, or you fine gentleman, my MPP. Keep them in your personal lives. A ban MPP party anymore. As it stands now, it is a war. Now, how can your friend be bringing tribunal to jail you and you still call him your friend? And then the police first I'm not making. Hey, come here, my friend. Say you are not my friend, my friend. Ebinu no onipa no so de wo to nsa wo makum onipa no so se wo party onipa no so ogu party o so se chenchine or your learned colleague or your wadamfo onya wo dia no de abo se be ade abo tiri me pra wo nya ne dia no am soft gloves. Honorable Chairman Sabosu, I hope today your day is very happy. Maboding maybe I'm a person with me could be a mon famenko. Honorable Chairman Sabosu, I hope today you are happy. The unison type of government, the peaceful type of government you were advocating for, I hope today you are happy. The majority whip in parliament, the people who took Atoforsen and the rest to go and beg Nanado. Excellency Nanado, and I hope someone in Nama who the echoes to a TV no so cry. This is COVID TV. And then the one I hope say no be any so teno. And your biano ya canibomo and pennyfway, and your biano betumi aya wadamfo, Honorable Chairman Sabonsway, and your biana beya wadamfo, MPP pennyfway, and your biana beya wadamfo, more ha party no, more side party no, more kum party no soon. And then you and the young maninka, and the young and the young maninka, Omuhu yan had Omo yang. Asemu to me ba. And this is for humbo mupa. No more now. Oh, you know, if we arrest them, our democracy would be tainted and political and the one and you know the MPP tradition is one book, 10 ties, 5 sets, and 70 brofo. And the MPP style, Motuani abesesa bawumia di na kotum na san. Hono mani so betemu ani ehu sa atemu. Together way, hey. Me MPP ni so me ye neutral. Hey. Munko so mumfa so. Na mama party ne kra emre sunsum ne nsu. Munko so. And this ni kra dia di shoot through my prow. What fail was say, oh, you know, we were in college soccer team together. Hey, sir. And now college soccer teams on their oil. Let us keep one thing clear though. As it stands, no NPP appointee has been, and I mean it, NPP appointee, both governments has been imprisoned. Chairman to me, one government appointee, no government appointee, not on government. No. If they think say they are doing this to equalize, as I'm seeing on some of the pages, say, and Victor Salome Kowu or any idea, so they are trying to equalize. That's a stupid equalization. Mono mine chrono mine actually ska. Any mututu. So it's not compared to what you are trying to do with Woon to me. But again, MPP for ye nyaman in kafwe. Ye de party ni the anti-sao. And your party ni the learned. And a intellectual book for no yadamwasio. And the Molena colleague for one of the ambulance case. We had everything set to do ambulance case. No, so I told my friend, everyone who got to, oh, Mr. President, you know, we are trying to build you want why. Yes, you I told first in case, so we James says, why I know majority, he said minority leader into AJ. Me what? Collins down the sagli me crowd on there. Yeah, the case na man near mo do 2 kwan kra na yaje. Yet now open case who 8 years. Would you open bedu court pepe na NDC for abasen crofo kuguo. Munkoye de said be a court na maso. Na yeso yen crofo na me chiri pacho. Oh, Mr. President. Oh, Mr. President. Na do so in a round space and ebra beje baako na beje baako kofi. Na do so in a round space. Me papa, why you round space? Unkwa na you advocate. Unkwa na you peaceful advocate. On the now omde ye wo ma. Let all coexist. Na do tina ho ma ye frɛ ye ni na chimfo ni na sakawa fo ye frɛ ye ni na sakawa. Sani ni na na say one kasa when take action because also we build the Ghana. One Ghana now we build the omde ye. Yeah, the double salary be good, huh? What's you know, it's democracy build, you know, our democracy is built. I rent or round space, democracy is built, and they won't mean a trim, no. Now, I say, learned colleague for any minimum for no. Modi, my young chimo. Say, my say, ben home, my young chimo. Say masin akobin ben ho mutie akoye learned colleague juma ye ni mu bedi no ene de sebe ye ne mo beye wa ha no into wo de ye ka no mo man nkoye yi nobody is here saying say if somebody has to stand accountability they shouldn't. I don't think so in my statement and I've said that anywhere. I'm talking about the mindset behind it and if the laws are actually being applied. That is what I have addressed here. Enti why for him any idea no. You guys should let. Anyways, hold on. I'll pause my show for here. Let me take what these people have to say, and then I'll get back to it. I have a few videos I wanted to talk to, but they've already joined. So men started submissions, but I guess when you're joining it, you guys will start talking. Sister Helen Pacho, do you want to say something? All right, God Factor, do you have anything to say before I continue, please? God Factor, do you please have anything to say before I continue?
Over the section 14 of the Mining and Minerals and Mining Act at 703 now. Omujina. Yes, Emrane say mining permit. And I say Yama mining lease. Now per se was subletted immobile, cast a subleta. Ebia men a match concession about me, Trebia Mubina one year. As I said, yes, I said, Lipane, and you was a deep mine and Emrane superpedity. As I said, Otro a formal letter, you command the Minister of Lands and your friend say, we know, Lands Minister, Lands Commission. Now, 2 months are what traman, Lands Commission. And you're not Lands Commission, what the backup command
is the Lands Minister, Minister for, yeah, to the Minister, yeah.
Oji 2 months, Lands say, when you're quite now, why? You did you want to mean and say, one say, wouldn't to me, Emma, and Prophobia said, 50,000 coconut trees. In fact, and so on some would be 100,000 coconut trees. That sounds coconut trees. And someone called to the car and said, Emprofonu epia eye coconut trees. Won't me ama o musika. Won't me ama o musika. Na Emprofonu a omudua trees no.
God Factor, tonight, now, away in a kate. On network, clear. I don't know, so it will be fair. All right, Freddie, do a, and then I can walk a Freddie, yeah.
Yeah, but I say, tribunal, only when we are in military government in one is to tribunal. So maybe maybe another time no musa. Rollins by you used to be that check in a Rollins by being introduced to tribunal. Or no tribunal tribunal
yeah.
That was Omana at T-board national. I told her me not can be.
Yeah.
So to be quite no mean a tribunal board.
Exactly.
Yes. No mean a tribunal board. No. It's the tribunal yet a court and yet legitimate court. It's always when there's a military rule, we used to be a tribunal because a fast tracking quarter. Yeah, you say do call my fast they do answer. Which who ankasa uni anoa. What the befa day? What chance my own lawyer. For defense lawyer. How about be defended? At the wrong time, no. Anybody be businessmen. And no money, whatever I say. I didn't know what commercial bank loan. And that's what you loan our own GIO. Not Omuchia. They don't go tribunal. They do myself. They jail you. And I say, what is the say here? According to Onuno, what is the say here? That was the time I Ghana forfeited the word even tribunal. Ewa Ghana. That can you
all right. All right.
So, and yet the same. Those times we got the national military government, AFIC and PNDC. It's people if you want to NDC, people Naira.
All right.
People Naira, it is still no. Sir, what can I say? Or did you work or parasite? You did you work
yeah, some more.
So more you know that's what with him. They said before the second coming, there be someone which is your casa. Or say we are known for violence.
Yeah.
So your casa.
Yeah.
It's your normal you know. It is at tribunal there. Oh my dear, just they say it will be a court, but a legitimate court.
But that's it. All right.
Yes, that's it.
All right. I wasn't done my submission on. I've just done like 45 minutes, but it seems that people want to talk. Because remember, I'll be 2 minutes. If you want to say something, and then I can continue with my program.
Yeah, Mr. Felix, good evening.
Yeah, evening, Piers.
Will be and then Miraho, Mr. Felix, Miraho, Palm, Ghana democracy, Miraho.
I know.
By Untimi, I'm not related to Untimi, but me MPP in Kwade, but we are all under one party.
Yeah.
Miraho, which I say, Mr. Felix, Massem Koma, me, and no Masante for, yes, Massem Koma. Asante for yen Krofu Bia, may Asantini, but Massem will come Asante for Asantini BNT, meaning some might not agree with me, but that's my point of view. Reason is ye teach my own to me back and front. I hano me kaiser. Asante group will be some demonstration at Krabi. All of a sudden, Yanti or Monkey beam. So said there. Your sentence ye chair my own to me, all in the name of politics. Asante for and realize they say NDC a time war. Say chairman to me koya igbini another tribal. Mr. Felix, I'm telling you, Sanka yen sentence chairman to me. No crana mekano.
Okay.
The hatred NDC have for Asante, no Asante phony being in here. Ubeka say me tribalism, but I know what I'm saying. Me you Asante ni bia me bisa na say chairman to me asem me or MPP penny mo ye den won so chairman to me yes in the crime pe. All in the name of hatred. Mr. Felix, yen bisa ye mo say yen you anu man rapo we and notness. Na who the yen this true tribe and ye you omo BBC ya. Mr. Felix, ka o man we ye hu to yen you. Ka ye hu to yen. Eti me catch Asante for and then ye dey ayeche ma hu to me o. Next time e be ye o. Because the agenda to silence the Ashantis and then starting now. Asante for yen ye. Answer no be hu na too late. When I make a show, Mr. Felix. Dear Mecano.
But that's it.
And one me work.
But that's it.
Yeah, Felix, wait there, mommy, 1 minute now me conclude why.
Okay, cool.
Into me session 14 of the Minerals and Mining Minerals Act as 703 now. Etifias and say assignment of mineral right. Now under section 14, Uko 8 now or say the rights and obligations of a holder of mineral right shall apply to the agents and employees of the holder. And it say me, me mineral right say me wa who can say me two holder. Me agents and employees me employ woman na say mrana right no mo so mo. And this one ma me sama boy. Now me call you eye be a sebe amanfo atutu nkumra ne ade agu hodida. Me start a mining po. And I'm a say de tie de am ye reclamation. The reclamation no. Ma pen crofo a me say omo nya reclamation na so omo ye ria. Ye ba be ye mining na me matablet bia ma o. Me sableti ma o omo ye ria. And omo 100,000. And no more be 50,000. Say, Mara Mudia. Now, faculty quantity to go. I don't know. Ebani say, I will charge him a vicarious liability, say, overall responsibility. Now, Sabi, even in the vicarious liability, no. Yeah, the subordinate in that moment. I will not go and depend on the animal yes, I won't even sentence. And someone called to the car, or did you want to me say? Won't me a mass microphone is Sikabia? And when a man microphone go to go to live in it, just say, by simple convention, that just won't me cut wrong, say, or to go to live in Pessi campaign, which was not true. You see, and won't he? Name a big kayaka say, Sanya Maya Kosu. Who's a man for the law is the law. Yes, the law is the law, but this is not the law. Senat High Court Judge, Kokubino, Mameno, say, or few say, the law is the law. Adapting application now, you see a day court, your friend say, Supreme Court according interpretation. Or no High Court, Timmy Trousers, mining a minerals law at 703. And you're unambiguous interpretation. How can I just say a brand interpretation? So, High Court Judge, does this have the right to interpret the law?
No.
Really, how do
Mate, user, also 2 minutes. I want to go back to my conversation and then later on we will come on and do the user.
Hello,
Yes, I'm Pacho. 2 minutes, be. We'll be out here.
Now, Patricia Moka would to me, most of the day, or what you know, said
Pacho, I
didn't know what you have the year, Pacho.
I know the actual wound to me almost as a CB. You're no idea. And Crophobia, Galamsey or so. Now, on I enter her and as pretty much you're no authority and no authority in our choirs and they are holding him together with the but meanwhile, Mom with deep one and they've not been Mom cook to you and I have not been trying.
I said, would be a on my so beside which men and I mean, they were in some course or a quarter, Nation Musical Commerce. Pimpia for more, I push him, catch you, a court. And I said, we are 7 be an asset. We are quarter 7 minutes of lawyer. And for an into layer, said layer, some amount. Debbie. One Okoya was one in Okoya piece. And two non a seminal sitting in Pompons one in the low land and no. So I said, 2 hours come some. Lawyer idea on no protect you. So I said, be how could be in your happy one and a 10 year poor more to an oil. And I said, woman, or Corsan and Cockroach about 1 hour a day. So, so in Casa, Opinion, or hand work on what. So, now Pimpiana because Ghana, yet Jimmy Shimu, yet Jimmy Biamu, and you know, am I meet me and your woman. So, I said, Bibiana, Matuamu, I'm seeing Yamabe. Yeah, I assassinated some. Yeah, Yana and my ship be better than that man. You could have on your what you be beyond that I was assassination. Oh, but so some 10 I wouldn't know what the Asempa. So the Asempa, when we assassin way near that is 7 no idea. What happened? It's okay. And I didn't know him for now on. And for no crown of one sassy more no more me to get home near that the Akachu.
Okay.
And no more wasn't getting your soul crowd face. Oh, because woman, assassin on Modia. And so one will be a Galam CBR. Oh, he was maybe a Galamsi on a side beer. Or she didn't. So maybe a more kind of money you may own to me. Sometimes may manage the MPP party. Name of the moon and minimum a dark brother near daddy. And yes, it be our deed, why, Sabi, and she won't be an Asibiana, so never. Name of NDC for no, subsapi, or 1 year and Papentino. So we can move up particularly a yen sacra upon our opinion. Being our boy and if I remain so I didn't have because being so money I mean. Almost a sanity, tin advice to a dear Sampa.
Okay.
Name me say, Sanny Michel. I was here for my feature. No to me for Sanny, because men no men yet, and I said, men not put me gun to near them. Men more kiss work. Lion go farm, sir. I feel okay. I feel only. Or cast me if I be a mere about a unit for Libya. So, be Bugata. Like money, Tino. Not sure by your wife here, I walk around them, no by them. Wouldn't you? But I'm for some minutes ago, my Metisho Momotama, Luliani, Yame Baby. What do you mean, why would I know and your opinion? Kabuha about them. What was it? And you know, you as I am fire named Trini Paso.
Sapa Pepe.
So that's it. You know,
all right.
What can ping.
Now, some nephew. Mate. Yeah. Mate. I am the camera out. Medasa Pavinia. Medasa sells to me by. Mom, I think that people are ready to do the discussion. May promoters say Ebana Sayana, I lose focus. I'm not able to deliver. Into I guess I would Mama a few minutes. I mean, yeah, they'll do what I say. Let me do this quickly and then we will go to it. I wanted to play these videos. Andra, yeah, Papa Dr. Baumia Ekasai. Now, me perceive in speech in Ekakra. We are mebo a year and the Kudintia. Sa macho we yaka, but as a Ghana from person, Modo Margineba. Sa macho we. What is really there? Meaning, some way aware as it stands now. Munta no beka tre say gold no any dollars ni fake no. Okopie committee anymore or casem foforo. Me pesa me boy no so na itumijina so there. But me enti Dr. Baumia kakra about the tribunal and then we will move on. That's it.
Hello, fellow citizens. I speak to you on a matter that has the potential to reshape our justice delivery system, confidence in our judiciary, and the future of our democracy altogether. The attempt to reintroduce tribunals into Ghana's judicial system. Last week, Parliament passed the Tribunals Bill 2026. The mandatory one-day interval between the consideration stage and the third reading was waived so that the bill could be passed on the same day. The minority's objections were voted down. Organized labor objected loudly and publicly, but was ignored. The bill will soon be transmitted to the President for his assent. I have one respectful request of President Mahama. Mr. President, do not assent to this bill. Pause and let the nation ponder and deliberate on this very important matter. This is not a partisan request. The Trades Union Congress, the voice of millions of Ghanaian workers, has called for the bill to be withdrawn altogether, warning that in its current form, it could become a potent tool for weaponizing justice delivery. Those are the words of Ghanaian workers, not of any political party. Consider also the government's own process. The President established the Constitution Review Committee, and it reported last December. This committee recommended removing regional tribunals from the Constitution because the High Court has long carried their caseload. Yet, the report of the committee has not been published. Before the nation has even read it, Parliament has rushed through and legislated in the opposite direction. Mr. President, publish the report first. Above all, Mr. President, reflect on the historical antecedents of the public tribunal system. Under this bill, panels that include persons who are not lawyers may sit in judgment over criminal matters. Ghanaians remember tribunals, and we remember what was done in their name. Our courts are congested, yes, but the answer to congested courts is to strengthen the courts, more judges, more courtrooms, and digitized processes. It is not to build a second system of justice. Mr. President, your government commands one of the largest majorities in the history of the Fourth Republic. With such numbers, Parliament can pass almost any bill it wishes. Not everything that can be passed should be passed. The larger the majority, the greater the duty of restraint. History will not ask how many votes a law received. It will ask whether the law is just, equitable, and seeks to promote and protect the interests of Ghanaians. My call is therefore simple and constructive. Withhold your assent. Convene genuine national engagement. Invite the Ghana Bar Association and other lawyers groups, organized labor, civil society, and the political parties, including my own. We will come in good faith and consult the judiciary itself, the institution that must live with whatever Parliament creates. Justice belongs to no government and no party. It belongs to the Ghanaian people. And a law that reshapes the architecture of justice should rest on national consensus, not on head count. Mr. President, the pen is in your hand. Use it not to assent to this bill, but write an invitation to the nation through the Council of State in accordance with Articles 90 and 106 of the 1992 Constitution. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Thank you.
All right. Inti din kudinti ana me pesa me bo we ni say yenuanom Ghana fo ni bi ne NDC fo ni bi e pese omode court etoto tribunal ho. As much as you might think is the same, it's not. Tribunal no yetumi de wasem ba na ya frefre obi a keke obi a on call law onye lawyer etumi betena wasem so obi a onye judge etumi tena wasem so na webu awofo entina meka say NDC for any munyansa because today John Mahama is in power. Today your party is in power. Tomorrow Mahama might not be there. But the things Mahama did. Hold up. Maybe I could mute small for me. But the things Mahama did will still be there and is going to be used against you. In TNS, audience say ache MPP ni na eye oda. The amo said to hono tribunal na amo pese mudi jeli mutumi jeli obi a o. Aka mu 2 years pe. Sa tribunal na amo chese maye gidigidi amo pese mudi ye no. Aka mu 2 years pe. Just 2 years. And it will be there. And it will serve a precedent. And it will be used against you when Mahama is gone, probably chilling in some island with Lodina. Now when this new communicated, Jafe na also abemu kakra wokasa. Now except this ni be afena when you case be anka also move kakra no. Yes, so one mistake in tien found kotum. Mususuma nenya mode. Mususuma nenya mode. Emra sebio a soldier for na yusu. And then you're democratically elected president. Or so on obey you so formula. Even in Christianity, near you so apam dada no meboa. Yes, buy and yes, you so apam for. It is only in Ghana that we like to do things backwards every time NDC is in power. And meanwhile, all of this is to cover up the nonsense. There's a lot of things they are doing, Now, I can also tell you on authority, apart from container no moche and being for the Bauer family, no. I'm talking about gold, ne? Almost gold, ne? Dollars, ne? No. I told you people first. Apart from it being for the Bauer family, no. The Minister for Interior, Akoma government, nenim, and yes, I agree as you, Ekochi, Neto Ekochi, Omoto Ebie, Omoto Apai, anything. On one a press conference, no catching a Ghana for say. Sa container no mochi, you know. I bet they say dollars ni fake, me boy. And a gold no so fake. Na see this lady and I correct. Ebio, or say they burn it. Munkai. Muntakaka said they burn it. And the Muntaka betina committee and nimuno. One ka burn in asemu. Gold now no say omunim say ye fake na fed you see o mama de ma omo dealing in gold. Cash no so kese na sa niama we ni na ahye ho etete aban ne government appointees ne government officials bonne ne krono a omo bo men de bia me ka kire mo say what say ndis ne say kronfo obo e ono a bono pa e ono a Bonaparte, because this is Muntaka at the committee, and Muntaka telling us say gold no any with dollars no were fake, so they had to bend them. And then they also there be one of them are some agencies be. You be saying say gold no and that's so real and I say you fake. Or see you we don't know for that one it is the mineral people. But your first press conference, you had told us the gold were fake. So are you another Jinapo? 13,000 containers, 1,300, the Korea trial, we found them in Tiebini. You told us those gold and the dollars were fake and that machine. Now you are under oath with the Quran on the committee. It's no longer camera friendly no more. Whatever you say is being recorded and documented. So the same person who was bold enough to tell Ghanaians to say, almost $dollars, no, almost no, any gold na you fake no, and then they also there be any sanity. Muntaka. After that, I'll open the floor for more Munkasa and also to also weigh in on what is happening. I think I'll save the rest of them for a Wednesday. I don't know what the team is doing, but Wednesday we might do a little fundraising here with this. Sorry, Wuntumi case coming in. I don't know how it's going to be, but I will consult my team and then we will see how we can do that. Muntaka. Then from there, I'll give everyone 5 minutes to submit their. Oh yeah, so me say gold bars na idea o my na. So and then you also gold no, I'm my gold board. Into gold no can say you fake or machine no. I bet now committee so they say I feel the gold, I'm my gold board. Let's listen to Muntaka.
Lumped the answer to even the follow-up.
I hope you guys can hear.
I think that's what the minister has done. Minister, so counterfeit gold, the gold was the US dollars were counterfeit. Means, as we said, they were fake. Is that right?
Yes, according to what do you call it, Bank of Ghana.
But the Ghana cedi and the gold, they were real?
Yes, for the gold, like I said, we had to hand it over to Gold Board.
Just to see how this NDC people can lie. Sinamakus, Awaha.
I'm listening.
On mute, and let's do some exercise. Mapoto, say national security. So what confiscate BBA? What I didn't mind the agency, security agency, and I don't want them to say gold, but the security agencies have seized an amount of gold. Do they give it to Gold Board?
No, you give it to the security agency.
So what is Muntaka talking about? It's gold. And you see, he forgot that he had told us a gold $7 no much. Ekaya. Also Ashwood. It was Ben. Then today he's under oath.
Fellas, they give it to the National Forensic Department.
Exactly.
Analysis.
Thank you.
And then the laboratory scientists have worked there before. So when we want to check about purity of those things, Gold Board does not check.
Thank you.
Give it to the National Forensic Department.
You. Which in a forensic now, what kind of crutch they say?
National Forensic Department now. National Security.
Okay. Into Marcus. So like the exercise we were doing together. First and foremost, he said these things were banned. Now today under oath, Muntaka is now caught in the web and he's now telling us, say, only the gold name our gold board. First lie. Two. TMO, I feel TMO.
And they'll go to their board and then probably confiscate it to the state.
Do you have any information as to whether it was real gold or it was also fake?
Mr. Chairman, like I said, usually because when we hand it over to them, for me, I believe that this is a state agency. We don't follow up because once we hand it over to them, they will deal with it based on the law. I can try and get.
His initial press conference was the gold was what? Fake. And then under the Quran, ye beside the Muntaka, gold no, fake and answer a real. Or see, at the end of the chair, say the common gold board for no, yet the enemy who's no, and none say the common gold board for no normal check. Many workers say there is a big time lawsuit coming, meaning from the Australian government to the government of Ghana, when you sue government of Ghana, and yet Ghanaian citizen, you sue government of Ghana, cause almost say, Modi omukuro na ye port ya, Modi deliver mundu bone. Mene woka say, gumu den. Attorney General no kopen wa asem nka o. Gumu den Attorney General sayo se wa hwan no, ohun ye. But ose wuntumi asase. Obi akoye galamsey was untiemfa wuntumi 20 years. Medibesi, I had a couple of videos I wanted to do, but once the brains are here, no. Mamima Achumaba na when I won't cast I patcho say we are messing about round. Remember will be a 5 minutes why. Achumaba me patcho wow obet me hour me too no wakasa. Achumaba nana me patcho otemenka kasana.
So on your radio, I'm going to take 5 minutes. I remember.
Okay. Important the quiet. Come on.
My good evening to everyone.
Yeah, Jodo.
It's a my fellows, politicians, maybe I keep saying that young MPP for us. What is our strategy? And I keep saying, Dr. Baumia, this year, and I'm holding in our way, this year, I am the coach. The strategies you put in place. Now, you wait in a Juma, it can force the NDC to change their tactics. But at the moment, I can even say we are being reactive. I don't know where we are, then we come and complain. Where we are, it's my friends, one no on you day. One no on you day. This tribunal, NDC for Baye. Are we naive? Are we behaving as if as a party? We don't know that. So what is our strategy? How point there? Yashada yetno ya yetire yenyim there. The Chief Justice was brought in to come and misinterpret the Constitution.
Yeah.
For this 2/3, ayetire yenyim hwa. Brothers, Dr. Baumia needs to have an arrangement to meet either BBC or Al Jazeera.
Yeah.
And tell them the plans in place for this man to plunge our nation into chaos.
Yep.
Into 1 hour handle, Dr. Bob. When you meet the Chief Justice, will interpret this law to mean that the president can contest.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we move forward with our narrative so that we guard them? So when you are there, Dr. Bob, if BBC interviews him and he gives them insight as to how the president has planned with all of this, because what is the purpose of removing the Chief Justice?
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you need an anti-actual no we interpreted over to our contest at the press conference.
Yeah. I'll play some video to confirm what you just said. Mm-hmm.
By now, the opposition leader should tell the world what the president is doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even if you get it wrong, you have not done anything wrong.
No.
It's about now. Judges say, "Wabaka them, Oboto ma contest," and so they go complain. Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Man can say, "I say I'm paying for no." Dr. Bami, they are going yadofu. Onyadofu. It is another one. Jida Madi and Tuning. No one to for the man can. Yeti, what's in this kind?
Jananka, you know.
Marcus sent strategy. Me imagine it. He should quickly have a meeting or an arrangement to be interviewed by BBC.
Yeah. And
tell them what the man is doing ahead of time.
Yeah.
So that by the time a Supreme Court will be interpreted,
this is why he did that. Yeah.
Ahead of time.
Yeah.
On Sashi,
yeah.
It will take his gentlemanly manner
away. Yeah.
Politics na yeye.
Yeah.
It's a Masrano.
Yeah.
Masrano.
I like that.
Interpreting way as a press conference. On ye chuma. It won't appeal to anybody. Let us be proactive. Politics na yeye.
Yeah.
In each chapel.
But as a partner, just to confirm the reason for taking away the Chief Justice. One say one kasa one communicator all can about why they did that.
I don't get now. The one who put the way put there. Gongo meter no crowd about the room. Yes. Jana some crania ko baby fufro. Yeah, can't someone who want to be about the room. For the back of to Jana about the room. A press conference on for so ben also. Men ko fana some that room that be our one what Tony get and if na who say Attorney General be about the room. One more the carry project papa we are say when come mama can be America UK near there. One so be about the room. Obi a mistake of Fanco court. Would there be address and watch a come back honum? Where I say, fine I am a good would you Sabi and I will say. Would the idea of them? Fanco court, yada ubo, to them and pen and answer umpati. Ah, one ma there be Uncle Fossy, there be Uncle Fossy, that the army young Messaba house, I'm George Million fee, Messaba. Winning, the money young one say, give to a wife a crack of Mustafa Mabecano. And penny falling now, Jamuga Bonting, and then the alcohol for you when alcohol for my account, or moving in our case, or moving in our account, not penny for no chicken gift, or I don't want for one count. Not only general, the Gongo meter, press conference, and a moment for women, a communication minister. No more the rule. One more the rule. You make us obey you. Somebody has the other run about changes in Nantem. Mr. Richard for the Babantamo. Some of the ministers will help them to reshuffle, help the president. On your reshuffle. Attorney General. Unyama nyina papers what falling nyama and nyama na first na na maami na muso na Nyankopon da Roma ya turn it down what am say Chief Justice ya turn it down ya nya papa otwe fa ne bra no to nyama 10 and somebody confirm no won fa de ne nko wo so na wo be join press conference no che court de ope court che obia and go for pay japade on court no pay assembly krani
As Attorney General and why and then
Felix, they be as a political party. As we sit down, can't we predict the patterns that they are going to? We can see it. Today we are empty now. The way you are able to complain. You. Don't know why politics. You. Don't know why politics. You.
So Marcus made us a pan. Nana be there for 5 minutes. Yanko Nana. Pocho.
Okay. Felix.
Killer.
Good afternoon, sir, boss.
Cool. Charlie, you know my family, vet, and my family.
Oh, fantastic.
Endra, Oma bet me comment, you know, they say a train. Yeah,
Justice Side, Deputy Attorney General. Pronouncement in the baby na Upia Bontino. Well, body language was anyone because I am show. You were shocked. Journalists for the approach you crowd to me and Cassa and Apasho Cam. We must show 20 years. One Cassana, we are Attorney General. What deputy, why wouldn't so difference are the Queen and one number? Why we are away? 20 years about a shock. Come on, the top chow. I would mean that you know, that's one put two. Maybe I Captain Smart will be a Michiano. So we share was a phone college. Ghana for mice illegally. They could come. Nasa case ne penny 2 penny to make an equation parliament. Oh, Captain Smart, Pompaye. Then this in trap one was here. Yan Chiro shake here. Now you move here and was here for Dr. Mudo may be a Michel now. After me, Dr. Mudomia, me boo ye food puta. One kind of boy Felix. I have to be brute and frank. Politics now, you sorry, Doctor. We are timid. I want to use some harsh words against you. Please forgive me. It is clear. How? By this time, opposition leaders in Apppoi threatening judiciary, threatening presidency. I'm a system. I'm a phone sample. You opposition leader. You are becoming timid. You are not talking. You are quiet. John Mahama, when he was in position, he was talking trash to the judiciary. With me from unanimous FC. I cannot drink to the judiciary. Men of God, to me the tea on my term. Because now in conference said he was becoming too timid. And politics, that was not the way. Jay Kufuor had his height to his credit. I've said this before, and I'm repeating it today. Jay Kufuor had height into no kasa. I don't want proper information now. They the height into now everybody's wanting to catch a glimpse of the gentleman. And for them automatically, Ubetie, Nasa no Wakano. Nanado had his vociferous voice and his gangster, nature. For, with his credit to his credit. It's not because everybody's glued to the radio. People want to listen to him because of They actually checked the base and everybody knew. So we had a father, we had a warrior before us going, to war. And, we had such people in the MPP party, but we thought, say, in this dispensation, properly system leader. And you can attest to the fact that we fought hard to bring you as a leader of the New Patriotic Party. You are too quiet. You are becoming too timid. You are not talking. And you are quiet. Jacob was so quiet and cool like you, but he has something to his credit. And we utilize it here. What are you doing, Dr. Mahmoud? What are you doing? I think that you are not being too smart enough. You are not too being tough on the NDC government. If you say the power was leader of our party, fine, grammatically, the word you are putting across. But the style of communication, I was saying to Mrs. Sano, now Ukasa, a chapter free to radio before it comes before discussion, Dr. Everybody's coming. But Ukasa is quiet. What is the general secretary? There's no firepower in your thoughts, in your talking. I mean, please, you need to up your game. This is politics we are doing, Dr. Mahmoud Wamia. Account for the doors one and to what you have to your credit, utilize it properly, please. You also want to move here, Tawachi. Abandon got to you, but don't the tomorrow. Because of abandoning to you tomorrow, you before being Enkasa. There's antagonism away, how to say, new person, the people will down for. And it's an intimate to me, I am people for so many at and you want people for us to meet radio, so yeah, you chrome. Let me catch your mama says when Chilita went to me. So you as a leader of our party, if you get me making such remarks, I will party anymore. Then I'm here. Are you sitting quietly and watch these people destroy the party just because on political interest it never went their way, so everything must be destroyed? Hell no, God damn it. It's a doctor itself. My home is an order. Sir. Politics. 20 years here, TV. So you should tell me something before they want to destroy you. Look, I want to be for some reasons, maybe want to say, almost 7 Dr. Mahmoud image. Yeah. So I want to mean my uncle for bright. It may be 20 years BC. Now we come nipa. Na sabi atai mu come nipa pra say e omwana. What is happening? Yeah, obi and this for opposition mo power. No na bring you unity so catch Ghana for some papa on bechiche ma utumi atu.
Ampa no ma bechi no.
It judges na muti kromo ano. Asem mo person che say one tia. And are you doing the bidding of the the NDC, or you are doing the bidding of Ghanaians, or you are doing things in alliance with the law? How? Say in the council, I raise a motion, I call Supreme Court for interpretation. No one here. Now must see a passage judgment. It's national Ghanaian question. And I'm not catching say tribunal. I mean, tell the world. So right now, our system, our justice system is tribunal. You need democracy here or country move you. Just so you afford no try to no you paper. Or now here, more 20 years, young couldn't go cool. And people that were killed through the tribunal injustice system in this country, majority and 99% of them were accounts. Were the target.
Your accounts.
You be a young man by history and footage of what actually happened. Today, I'm so happy. Fortunately and unfortunately, I am witnessing same thing as in history. That tomorrow I can even tell my kids that look, there was a government in place headed by John Mahama. I want family right to want to be challenged. I want to be 20 years old. I want to be and say as CBI and say this not because of our time and first era before he came to power today 12 of them. One project I want to research, I want to be part of the NDC. Not I want to make a say no, maybe I'll be free living to me. No, they won't time go shit about me, shit about to be excavators. Seizing the cast, destroying the Yamana. And today, Felix Ofosukwachi is telling the world, say, Shama to be a seizing BBF freezing account of money, Momo account to buy a freezing. God damn it.
Aye.
The nigger has no place to stay.
No.
Meanwhile, the nigger was part of the people that actually brought America. But today, the nigger sleeps outside. This is what is happening. Dr. Mahumia, this time I'm calling them, me fire them directly up their office room. Because my say no, Yama is slow.
Yate.
Me directly fire Nabaho.
Perfect. Yeah.
You have to do it, please. Don't be sitting down. I want to go for one. Dr. Mahumia, didn't you see your boss? Can't you learn something from your boss? This is politics. We learn from people. Look, your opponent had a hope, or all the chance to lead the party. But near first they might be to one or say the woko. And do about. That character and Kutani Mono on tape. And yet, not to she can't tell before say, can Japan, you know about the Monty Roman, but you know, she's the normal person. But when you hear who my dear, she was caught on tape. And everybody knows that. And it's a no buy. So picking them up to figure all the politicians, who graduate privilege, you have two godfathers still alive. But we are cool and smart, but we are very vociferous and sharp. And then I'll try, and I'll be a D who come on to talk to the judges, talk, Kasa, judiciary, judgment of the Bible, opinions and papa. Because John Mahama in opposition had told the whole Ghana say he doesn't believe in the judiciary system.
Yep.
So what stops you from also coming out to tell what
say the same. Yeah. There be president.
So fire. Maybe I see you also a politician. They tell you please. I just say catch your office. We come there. Because I say how. So to be telling you I want to be 20 years for what? Meanwhile, me too good. President Mahama Bago Chabe catches NDC executives will destroy his way to your good illegally, and they are free. National security for women, soldier for United Masma BK. Everybody has been compromised. Multimeter Kano, but Multimeter just search. So it's me challenge I want to be 20 years. Somebody Ben Mokaniti. Let me share Ibrahim Mahama baby. I will be a Kyle 44 that checks now the my Yakao. Yakai Yama, you at my port, I went to a Jerry for bar office. I'll threaten one. You chair with Yahweh. You chair some major fee. $17 million I'll book out good board with my HH. Assemble by the Felix.
Yeah. But and the moment I can support my boss. My boss is working. Believe me, sometimes Baumia situation as a kakra. I'm not buying a for Baumia, but me perceive the Amokanina is perfect. But me perceive the people are Baumia Ababe Twa on your Moye Juma. Bidiakon, a brana NDC wono. Se Mahama Kase or Peso Kokasa Chine a Yifwa Catholic Bishop Conference wa almost opportuno. Or Kase or call CSU for almost opportuno. This is a scenario some profana combat support to opposition leader no. Mahama Pekwain be I'm like Bidiakon at you na cat community na anwatum. And the last time Dr. Baumia make his statement to be, and I think said, oh no, it may have more of that. any more action, I believe Sanka the Ayen na ebe solve. Or say, and now ya started sabi MP before NDC for the Mrana show Munsemo Omoye the Omoye no. CSO bi wa on starting kasa. Nana bi wa on starting kasa. Penny bi wa on starting kasa. Because the man kasa. Na so omuso omoba power. No mo be start be yesa. On me peso obi betutum to maso no ye na hwan say oba ne he Jubilee House one na be kasa. He will not also listen. And that statement from Bawumia was very definite. We want more from him. We need more action from him. Some people don't even know. Case here by and then I'm almost say your general secretary are calling for general meeting or say an ad hoc meeting now. They are trying to find ways with the legal team to address us and whatsoever. So I know say Bawumia's team is preparing to also make a statement. I believe say he's going to make a statement very soon about their way air personal. But Mumaye who said he doesn't have the audience. And only idea we forget. Mahama was able to do all this nonsense in now because he had the Jampo supporting him. He had all those people supporting him. But when we have the intimate part of the now, they've not seen it. They've seen it, but who is he going to talk to? Now saying to me, just to end on this, Samuba Kaya, I'm like Bediako, he made a diplomatic call. So what I say, those are the only people. To me, I think said they are Semakuska, it's what Bawumia has to do now as my boss. Start engaging the foreign media. Al Jazeera, BBC, CNN. You have the access to it. CBC, you have the access to doctor. You have access to all of this. Canada, what's not happening? Why your Juma was happening? Any media station be aware be a person on sit down, Biano. They will sit down with you. You have been a vice president before. ABC News, Ukraine, doctor. You want to sit down with them? They will want to sit down with you. So we beg you. As from Kophobina, and a doctor, that is not your nature. Don't talk. Dr. Dr. Bawumia, don't listen to those people. Oh, doctor, so we don't know you like that. You just leave it for them. Oh, doctor, be cool. Doctor, be measured. Dr. Bawumia, let us see that Saka school now will call you. Doctor, let us see that ceremony in you. Now, I'm the gun to him from Kwao. Bomb political career. Most of them are advisors, no, on my political career, political career, they don't care what happens to you. So everything they will try to cool the waters. And I'm asking me better than I can, you know. You didn't cool the waters, or some sunumu, I didn't cool the waters. I bet you Dr. Bawumia. For no reason, I could detain you. Near to here, say. Okoka, yes, it's our boy in idiot. It's our boy in idiot. Now, more empire. 26, the time will come. Yeah, bro.
You're absolutely right. But just let me chip this very thing.
Yeah, go in.
See,
go in.
During Nanado's time as opposition leader, the security services were against the MPP.
Yeah.
I quite remember a called demonstration. You do before I do last pack after judiciary now established here. Police if one and your mabason police here. Only some good altercations or police in the country say that short man, you think that short man can become a president?
Sure.
Be a president.
You
ACP.
You
Or you pass a macho guy. Or can say, look, if you want to be a politician, then just pull down your police attire and join, so that we can treat you like a politician. It's a then you will be a Russia. Only Ponko the bike. So the police want the back say, "I'm young name pray pra, but only no Tayachi." That was when things were getting over, but Nadu came out and declared all die. They feel that they Nadu declares
Ampa SSI. Yes.
Before rejuvenate energy. And I don't want to take off election hands down. Court, Supreme Court, 5-4 verdicts nearby. After the judge, it's really 27-0 in my DC former or teaching your mama the 2012. You understand my point? So that is what I'm trying to put across it.
Solid.
You up his game. I mean, he's been fantastic. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
By a percent direction, I was saying, you was a buffet. Only Bugan ember.
Yes.
Don't be timid.
Yeah.
Be a soldier.
Yeah.
Please. Good.
All right. Good job. Mama Pounds. Ah, cabinet uncle.
Nanado, Diano, answer a drew baby, a quiet drew baby. And now, I started free baby, your bow position, your election near there. And since then, you drew baby, I think a grown up ahead. And so, it's Yenya would say, no, Obaba Bima. But the Kaka can say, foreign, I say, no, Omana Jenny, Uncle Pan, community, foreign, no, because Ghana, dear, mainstream media, no, dear, Omu no one sabi, Omu Yankasia for, Omu Jimmy for, and I'm bright now, my dear, Woman, no, Oka, some no crana. Omo mane nko said this accept no everything. Esi krono. Enko sa. Enti brother dear ya shase. Na me trouble na no a. Womo kan. Me nko a trouble na no. Yema ne mra. Na ye nguno. So a cancel no. So my mama sign trouble na ayina. Eba ka ho. Obi no ba begu. Na opa mahama opa me say one is kula wo tutu o mahama why you say you me for self who ko so ja franka hu tutu who ko so ja franka hu tutu enti wo no one is kula wo tutu when tinya kan ya no ntu one is tinya kan ya no ntu one is be try ma sabe ma twema enso so no kwa anka ya no ntu eti nyawo mahama saya na wo bechi elipa no dodo saya na wo betimi ache enti ebeka ya no atum na no ni ya wo fa no dwane be sha abrochire ha te se de yetiti abrochire itimi tuma na Lawrence e ma wo timi se sa ni ama efiri wa saya na bechi wo mu oga enti ye betimi ni wo ayi wo mo sie ni ebe timi ni de sie enti bi de mahama no de sa tribuna no kwara no ma ya ha ya no kwara enka ho na ye na ba ye betirim ye kwara ye be no constituency base every APPOINTEES constituency bia ye be the base ye the tribuna ni bi be ko sa e hu kia kwara se be ko region ho na wo nkrofo ne di wasem ye de watu and yes so dear you are doing down dear you be perfect at the amount
okay
no me don't want to me dear me kwala me na me feel say judge na ka sa on pene attach ya the application or the coin no me feel say by some me ordinary ko foreign square akwa ko politu na 20 years dear oh Victor Salome so akọ prison aba akwa na dey say Chachuchu kata. One crown co prison by. And so now one who was a crook. And I want down also on one ajama. And to me crowd away no crowd the chess. Yes, Ghana, politics, Nanado now no buy, no fee, sir, or not yet, or your father for all. Then yes, the human rights lawyer. It's no fee, sir. We are me, running Sabine way. Ama we are to see ya to us or mine on couple more any day. Ain't me, ma. It's in a man and I don't know, yes, and the same people and these forces still are. Do you know my say young young? Now yanti to a mine more. Say, I dear, oh my, me, I am good to say, and people lose to you. I dear, this for a year, say, you good. So they saw more, but almost new and this in a boy. So sweet, dear, the new MPP. It is this new MPP now, Ebeban. And you could for MPP, the NBL, or Baba reconciliation. No. And I now do MPP, no. And if 32, it is Ikana, or my woman, you call it. No. This is a new MPP, Eba. Some new MPP when I have a Moses in new MPP never. Once the Moses in Maya, so sure be a suma. Yes, about 2 hour the other side the other. It's a very good. I don't know what Statiano. Me, Gamu, I am a decker, and I am a secretary. It's a TV in film. 6 part 1, and then I'm the same people part 2 that was. And I am doing a use fake check 44 or 45. Now, yes, you so fake checker, and your cruma, obi to me woman, yes, yes, why I cry, who cry, yes, and you are called to Nassam, a baby to Nassam. It's Abraham Hamatias and Quadia. No Mahama ban near when you do matter. It's me crab box of you here, a man about a body. You better send me. It's a Yamu come and treat him. You was a grown up fan, Yashasi. Dr. William Tax said, when you must say, and Profana, you know, almost young. Woman, they are evil, William. All right,
you, Medase. Medase.
Now, want to be dear.
All right, I say, God factor. Unim say, oh no, you are. Also, your submission is just not just a rant, right? Your submission has information, you know.
Today is my 47th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! A question to be oh. One day you question to everything. Okay. 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 And then what do you have for 5? What do you have for 5 minutes then? Take 5 minutes. Why? Now.
Starting free public tribunal.
Yanko.
I was for a beer. What to say a public tribunal. Oh, the public tribunal bill, Ankasa 2026. The TN said, the MPs Dominic, I could your friend is designed to regulate the establishment, jurisdiction composition, and then functioning of public tribunals in accordance with the 1992 Constitution. Nana or say it will also establish a tribunal oversight committee to supervise the administration and performance of tribunal. And Robert Church has said the bill aims to strengthen the justice delivery system in the country and reduce case backlogs. Reduce case backlogs. Provide faster adjudication for high priority cases such as economic crimes, illegal mining, tax offenses, and then corruption related matters.
How?
And all this
how can you try that in tribunal?
To activate constitutional provisions under Article 126 and 142. Which provide for tribunals as part of Ghana's judicial system. I will not even take you to Article 126 and 142. Because I said now, this was also the brand new one. Now, dear Minister, the tribunals are intended to help reduce case backlog in the courts, close gaps in justice system, and enhance citizen participation in adjudication. I'm already two structures. What are the structure and the tradition of the one, and the first a two-tier tribunal system. Regional tribunals, which will operate alongside the High Court with concurrent jurisdiction over selected criminal matters, including economic crimes, narcotic offenses, tax-related offenses, among others. In the first year, or say, the BBA friends have regional tribunal. Regional tribunal, in the Juma, in the say, High Court to Juma Dia would say, and almost be the man on a wire. Or we are not say the other structure near district tribunals, and the district tribunal they will share jurisdiction with circuit courts for specific criminal matters, excluding treason, capital offenses, and cases triable on indictment. It will say a circuit court will hold the day. Say case in a ban, say on indictment, and I say a treason, and I a capital offenses, a circuit court to me. It is a will be a winning son. Now, see near high court to know the regional tribunal ever. Now, I bet Puama High Court near to Marcoso. And on the circuit court to know now the district tribunal and Babel Puama Coso there. Why don't you build more circuit courts and more, your friend say, high court? Said you better met me man. That is a Uber say Yemre. I can't confirm for one. When you talk about tribunal, maybe you look at because of me support program I mean maybe last it was about last year November. How we invited me say me already say me ba tune e wo Kentana Canterbury and I'm see there they only look at oniema when your police case biara that you we are they are found say there Sunday tie there you do be country when them say people you dey want na say na more people. The fact of the matter is say, so a person without even a legal background can be part of the tribunal. And the tribunal now, a Brepian Chichen says a word in here. Also, an appellate tribunal member. Or the assembly that were in here. You were appellate, will take you oversight responsibility over the tribunal. And this year, appellate way. They are calling you to say, dear. Yan father say I call you a bit to say Chikata. Now I call for a bit to say Japa. Yes, a same for 2-tier regional tribunal people don't know what to want. Who did this because you have to mass and Mubana go for where you can? I'm not training. You see, define tribunal no my. Not 2 hours, I'm not so. Define my why. Well, sir, see, I can say public tribunal near ideally 1992 constitution, the tribunal, it was just an upgrade of the tribunal, people's tribunal. Your friend is saying, your autocratic government, the coup d'etat for the wrong use. Now, sir. Tribunal for we no. Said no. Lose me say. And this is a me and a member of the 2-tier tribunal origin. Now me susu say who fell is here Indomie factory. Me ma dream me susu say they want to photo Indomie factory in the area wo ye film sim. Tinama kofa waba. And then the pop and the tribunal system, and this is a normal court now. I don't know. You say he who alleges on the kitchen the building of proof, tribunal the bar. You just say who will prove the entire. The friend is saying who need money. What would the difference? No, and who to your brother. The prove the entire who need money. This is a second who the member. He who alleges not only the building of proof, the member. Who now says why you say me ye beyond all me prove beyond all reasonable in the word, you know. Tribunal no no be prove beyond reasonable doubt say who need money. It is a unique kind of one. Na eno no. But I mean, how many say 1999. And this is 4 years. And then July 1999, Omodi Murabi and friends are causing financial loss to the state. Because at that time, the minority said, and yet, because vicarious liability and funding in our mouth, and this was a dead. And I am a new Occasion, and Brani Bayer, and this is 429, and then Brani nobody. MPP ni ba kono kura no nche da MPP ni no ye PSP they mo nuku former na tuma apart from mala bisa no enipa 14 amrani ni omodi na afri NDC and this am ye ma we ya omodi bai ayi me pa cho ayi enum no say dey whosoever they get that beat shall fall in it. These are the me that no weapon shall prosper. And he said, also, we are the big tree. I am the small axe. And to me, the enemy person be money in a ATS. And he said, this is the first in America with tribunal. And he said, what the public tribunal seek to cure. The High Court and our circuit courts are already curing it. And they are who, yeah? And your works of taxpayers' money. And we are back. And secondly, the public tribunal, Babe Utum rather the Abendesia, who could tribunal than the man. The tribunal in the can say, maybe so I go the body, but you have in the entire wounded body. He said, Sanka tribunal and Sakase. What could the body to me, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dear chance of the body. And when I am tribunal, Nabusia, a dear Tina Sebi, Yadu Timi Apacotum, a yummy yaki. Yeah,
Yana rap on mamma, Yana rap on mamma, and conform to me. Okay,
articles the minerals and mining of Ghana now. Section 14. Section 14, subsection, the president, or say, Section 14, you trust right of your friend, say, right of a permit holder. And in the Yaka say, I don't know, dear, a chip permit holder. Permit holder and crop for our farm, some moment, and in crop for on one casa. Sponsor Amunina, Central Fonina, see a cassette. Your friend say, I don't idea what permit to know Omoka. Now, Emrana only say, your friend is a subletting of concession. If you are a Marco, I got trouble, I am environmental impact assessment, I am BPA. Minerals Commission, I am to empty there. Land Minister, actual letter say, well, approve what I say, yeah, mommy concession. To me, as a right permit holder, that's a guitar mining lease, you know. Say, the concession, we now be too many via. As I said, the party so bad mining, you know. As I said, and Brabia, so this one. And Timrani said, so formally, I command the Minister of Lands and Lands Minister. Now, I need to move my bank and say, Kabimas and the part. Who to me and subletting the concession? Then, no, some of my demand, who to me, a friend be undertaking, so I ask what for, who to me for a form of what. Never more, no much to Kumrani near Mania, and what he said. And some of us are the assault from, or also reclaiming land in answer. Now, so very reclaiming land in that, or phobia, can I say? We perceive in clear a year and Kubema 100,000. Now, let us say, baby, Kubena, Mamma, reclaiming land in India. We must let him be a moment to go. And Uti or the man, minimum can for 400 Kubema 50,000. We did their friends 4 years. Kubeni be no crana, and so 3 years, and I saw a moment. No more, your movie, and you know, about 2 gold to need. And you want to me defense now, no defense, and say, maybe 2 gold. We will reclaim it. As some are judging the cancer, that's on who would defend it now, so women now will be out. We have become almost would have been one musica. Now, almost would have been some can say, almost 2 gold to be in fair, Jessica. And I want to miss a David Bancasa, never Mrs. Omudia Kubeli. We are. Me metro about minister say. Me subletting the concession in the amount no more 2 Ashanai. Because I mean, your concession, I bet me I will be able to, or 2 other your friends a percentage. In Nakamu. And I was saying one tears into what the for your friend vicarious liability. Ultimate responsibility is once concession here won't to me the other day. And they were born for 20 years. I want to ask this question. Uncle God and illegal mining. Uncle God, honest. Yeah, before. And yeah, God was Ghana Limited here and say Yachi. Ediama, your friend is Ibrahim Muhammad. And Brahmi, and illegal miners, Uncle Simon Kankoya can say, Yabua before. Near Casabi Newmont, Omo Kita Tiwa, only a shago the Kita Tiwa. Ukokibi and the Pamia. Yes, can I say what going on there? And that young coaching him of what I read one ago. Now the man Muhammad and Casano, are you jealous of Untimi or Untimi to say 2014 and I would on Dramani Muhammad? What can I say we hear Untimi? A job is here Tamale. Untimi by Tamale residency. And I'll catch you Untimi said. Who percent about MP and this not in the Sikabe Guam, Untimi catcher said. Baby, I will free no. So, what to and this year, haram. And you want to mean to animal. And no one into John Dramani Bahama. Won't to mean the mining company near Grand House or mining company. Who got blooms get better? Obia, or what have you? Bloomberg. 2014. Now, won't to me mining company was listed every day. Piana or produce $1 million. Ultimate has 7,842 workers. John Dramani Mahama in 2 days, I could see Ultimate machines over 564. I can say heavy duty machines, including friends excavators. And in the amount of the year, the way in the mining way, the Sika, almost a sign. So, John Dramani Mahama, you need
First mommy.
It is full. You got a full idea. And just say you're Jimmy Sam. Ibrahim Mahama, better to me. Because I'm not new to the end. Maybe they can't catch them wound to me. And Ibrahim Mahama will go for 100 years. Sami Jamfi will go for 100 years. Sam John will go for 100 years. Yeah. On the 3rd of May 2025, Attorney General Yami, Joseph Yami, and Abanga Yaku, Koma, and Yoko said, to Galam say, before France and the question is about the 7 of you 1 year.
That's why I always want you to be the last, but and then your birthday into the corner could do any we shall talk again on your maintain and trail now my patent thing. Baumia come for Baulina. What I thought I had a dinner who said Baulina was about Baumia come for said the but for 5 minutes Nakasa and Kofu be bring it was a Munipa bed. I ain't requested a lot. Requested.
No, I would wish you happy birthday. Amen to all your secret prayers. Say, God Father Cassandra to about says, Sad try, Bona, and say, we know something ban. Me offer, yeah, or till your end this in ya. We are planning saying, I'm a chair. Say, we near. Then go to the getting no good dinner, or arena. I come. The person is meeting no call. I'm going to ask him. That means, also meaning my meaning. It is only about crime. Many are putting oh, they should bring it on.
Me more life, but me when I'm from more life. We are my from. Me when I'm from.
Dr. BP, about a hot speech. You get tears him. You get a doctor, my product cannot change. Speech now, I'm so all that evidence. Almost better my similar to 19. It many actually just a little ago. That means there's a hope to me. I got that crazy because of doctor. I am a hero. Send the ultimate ex-convict because of doctor. They won't go nipa and ball cornea. Or am hero. Or am role model. Now, Santa for a man badro. Santa for a man badro. A man badro. How would I say it?
A man badro.
Timenoso. The more pen and Monsaka. Santa for man to about I come for man got to about because you bet that because of e-levy 1 city. So much Timenoso. Once I don't go pio, Mokaja was a Musum and this same Busum Kran, my gem. Even though Chairman, MPP, the way put Emma on vote on more. Oh, God is a Musum MPP, and the same Kran Jamka. Now, a back account for a back Eastern Santia. Sorry, you have to establish your market circus, so go post traces about post traces. Yeah, you printed and be a crony, couldn't be a crop. Oh, my anything for my dear to ever die. Something when you saw that you did well, Pomco. And some of them said, be a businessman, I can some more comment on the phone. When I won't keep that business, I can see how go one. Yet the 40 and farmers, and administration works, and then the idea. You know, look at that business, you got businessmen, yeah, the way I'm couple. You go to me a proper it's a very unity, and you're back. They are facing some of way. And yes, and the banner say, oh, be out winning color 5.8 million school free. No, be a better say, on the 24 hours economy, brain. I'll promise 2 million jobs. After the buyer, see all the market and brain. That's and they say, speaking out your devices, or see all the tribunal and brain. Hey, what they say about show? They see, so I'm confirmed by police station you talk about that. Seriously. Oh, says you passage that never had the fetch my wall. Yet Zaki courts electoral areas ever state courts. They are telling you off one. The line says accountability. But anything from a coach, anything from a coach. Anything for such a best jail company account because I'm also para.
All right.
Yeah, accountability because you see, crime the way and they expired it. If you from 2000, 2012, you better say if you said that, did that, you better, but they are sharing pockets and cutting. Yeah, but accountability, I'm like 25 economic market now, Musi, yeah, gold board. You pay accountability. Yeah, the copper said the mother bomb. The baby, she will come and do accountability for us. You can't conform with the so sorry. So the more kind of say, I'm going to jelly to mount to me to know is a Maya, is a unc of ancient is an Maya. And yet the mount a crime say or about display good. I was very TV Swana. Go Asia. Go Asia. Yeah, you got India. Come on, the court businessman. That's how much good. And I got for your babu. Young chinning yes, because to me anything for nightmare. That's because to me come on, but didn't cause I was activity. It's no I won't pay trauma because to me anybody demon. Doctor, what's you want now show? Doctor, sorry you.
All right.
I take so yes, it's so good for easy. I just a mirror provoking a channel before, and the boof no macasa. Channel before to channel. So she didn't know macasa. Your mother ain't really. The being here, we are all heartbroken. Like me, one of to me. But me say, your coupon tier, yeah, about 2028. Yes, I'm going in the child. We are not school feeding event the coordinator Metiano because 2028, 2029. Because we want to go TikTok, teachers are calling on paper and my personal project 2029. Anybody did it come along.
Yate. Yeah, that's it. Oh, you know, apart from a buafaso. Okay, it is possible, but I'm saying I do so. I'm 5 minutes now, mentor. Yes, madam. Boko.
From a Omushu. Assemble by the sound is
I'm in Impa. Assemble by the Biama. You're good to say.
Yeah, Felix.
Yes, madam.
I am you. I am ya papa. The person can say, this is for my real. For a celebrity. Because they are all going to jail. If you Mahama said, "Did back to you did it back to me." Felix, many say, you know, Master to fire. What the gra. You did your 240 miles doso. And you never feel in your young. And this is for after Koya Sepia so. I do so papa. A good say, have you tell it to me that TV is Yana? What the gra. The water to up. My son to send me my son to send me my Santini this year, Mapa. I will know young upon the gold, diamond. I send it up at the assassin. Now what in cratas in Bikotubi? Orange me and two. Now a illegal miners have invaded way. When to me, only I'm the whole government crumple. Any government or no police, ever soldiers, ever a tree, ever be beyond point. Me, I'm stopping. Or to be stopping illegal mining, the new say you. Now, want to me as individual, no bet me stop illegal mining. Obey then. Now, what was say? Want to me, I call you gold with TV so. Oh, to gold, no money be there. Asantini, Ateniba, what's not TV, what's not TikTok, what's not Facebook, I can't say same way. No, we are our Facebook say. Now, sensible people can fight for you can say the chairmanship position. Discount.
Oh, I would try.
Discount. We are cheap for we are crossing our poor point. Back to phone.
Oh, are they?
Figure see what me home. Discount pass penny and poor.
Oh,
oh,
I don't mean an eye day. I don't say day. I can't so. I don't just say something.
The table to as a Kumasi boys now one is so one in no Kumasi and I'll come on the tomb. This down what did Shanks
Abutre.
What it is, I have poor food to me.
Oh.
I see penny when the opportunity. Woman, you wash a woman, you put the true money in the check.
Hey, yeah. Oh. Or them or trim. Oh, assemble friend. Oh. Move on channel. Oh.
She was not free.
I would try. Okay. Oh, about 3. Oh. Oh. Oh, about 3. About 3. It's a crying wapon. Ah, not there you, and then I can.
To become successful.
Ah. Ah. Oh. 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 Medase.
It took one to me. It was one to me that gave you money. Based on there was someone didn't want to be some sika.
We didn't some scata. We did baby. Yeah, that's it. You will suffer. Oh, or a judge. Oh, from your generation to generation. You can't tell everything we will never forget. We will deal with you from your generation to generation. Oh. Security services. You people should have been the last people and the one who end this for me. Sacrifice. My judiciary is autonomous. Joins Yapon, wapon. Animal Santa today. Yeah, we so glad to come out of the yeah. Yapon. Eya munya botre. Mesra okay. Mimpedia enkofo enade de enkofo gu ase pa. Okay. But Madam Lily, may sue from Kakra, but I'll prick you back. Mate. Now there be okay. No, who didn't say I was say Samuel who's there beating 3 minutes, no part. Well, they are doing your okay, dear. I go for I think Samuel who's saying I saw the beating 3 minutes and you start to. All right. I'm gonna let everybody talk. Fuzzy, trying to do time no man or what? Trying to do time no man and go for Bible go say. Okay, I evening, bro. Pa minia. Pa. Papa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
100%. Because one thing I mean say right now the leadership now is very weak. So what I know, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
Esinim.
So because Osha there, I think for whoever you call yourself the second speaker.
Yeah, speaker no.
What all your parliament all now? Say, see, I want to say, always in ano, yet a form the judiciary we are done. For the journalists, what got you need to be able to be my own. See, our parliament we are done. So, see, also security in Swa we are done. So, the only thing now, see, I need PPL, I say, you're very formidable. And see, I'm so free more quantity. And we know how. Actually, we know. Never you can see. The JF case, chairman for the even the chairman for or Sani, your opposition, and they are like. So, what is going on? To see at the panel, maybe I can see to you need 2028, you need 2028. How are you going to be? To see, we need to start with our plans. And inside of 4 years more, we need to start talking outside. The flag bearer, which is Dr. Baumia, should start speaking. He is becoming too loose. The other Muslims, we are not all like this. He is becoming too loose. And confounding your way, on your offense, lost. So, we are recovering. Only Buga. Only Buga fine. So, when you say what me for Buga, because right now, NPP, they are holding that time. Even Ashanti region has a strong base now. Look at what they are doing there. They have found a way to pay journalists a war. Because of Ceciano, and being your mind on the camp, it will be in quality. Obiti has in there, 5,000 because some would deem then I say, and I say, give us and Fano. And I must say, I want to penetrate the one is sitting. Almost city Fultani, not for the years, mean so your flag bearer, what is he doing? Because he's our last hope. Dr. Baumia, you are our last hope. The kind of way, because you're lucky. Say, I follow, it's not fine. Anyway, it's what means I'm back. And yes, I can go for the need for mono. They'll start talking. But right now, they have given the mantle to you. You look, just go into the history, how we managed to, conquer power. Abraham not even military war. But right now, we don't know.
Yo. Yes, bro. Yo, Mate.
We should try to hit him.
Yeah.
Now, order. Now, who say?
They are
not any group for anything.
Yeah.
They want to do it. We see it So we should not wait for it to come. We should be proactive. We have to start, attacking them from a point which is let's go outside and start speaking to the UN no who say no if you cause for Ghana because you see the media no they are not talking
yeah
so yes position now yes you see person power now we are also speaking in Ghana Abraham Kwaboti to see any media see ejina boti e kasa no go back to Ghana because yes me ko be bia see wo Canada me was Germany any see and yes Ghana go see me for no we have to start speaking to outside jurisdiction almost 20 say
the course no
okay or since I'm not okay as it one plan to man of fan and 10 and beyond no it's not only 10 and beyond come on say see I am yes me can it is all for so one so 10 they will still find a way
and make it happen yeah
so we should not wait our flag should start talking see on like kasa
yeah
so
yeah
and no kasa me acho we ko kasa me acho we so kasa me acho we so kana it you all the more keep quiet no na give this people
the more chance I understand
so
you
any strategy of Fabiano from maybe the strategy is not working he's a fine gentleman he's a fine man he can rule Ghana because your mama cannot do nothing I didn't know Pia say or no about the woman that was who called second year you are not looking at what shiny will know why but we get a night so say or protect just see why just hold the protect because when we say what they say me and which me PSM see I can see a election they will use all
easily they will win easily
just recently they started from charity no one to call for her and the only person who was able to stand in Jamauti now on status of Burkina Faso then this people who started power no that and this form here and Jamauti me confirm because of them who say Ashanti you and someone it's just a movie about and drop by the door so it's a see I'm not to be international to see I have 2028 years who when the house war to see a book and universe the transam level never and this people book
there be
see I transam level nkofune be mo dile no omudi buga na emi go because ni me o se on be kasa achiro mu place a omuti omundi yo me se on the time e ma be to MPP any FSA NDC mo se boy mu no for asem.
All right, Mr. Fozi, Fenty Mame.
That's the only thing I want you. It is not true.
Okay.
So, Dr. Mimi, the people will keep you quiet. Let me say.
All right.
The see, I'm going to book aside. I could be meaning say, sister, and me who will have to say.
Oh, around. Yeah.
And we should not be claiming this way.
Okay.
They have an agenda. Gradually, they are getting there. And we should not also wait or say, you'll see anything you start saying, because we give the defense side. So, only we should start finding a way to get them. Not say, take it, I'm a press conference, it doesn't go anywhere. Ghana, look like a sound here. Oh, just see a Ghana. People to or find a way to see MPP at any time. There will be so. There will be a MPP correctly in this camp. Or just can be a what's I have to tell you MPP before I was. That's one thing I said if I know a one of us will get scan or people on Yadimano, but the only thing of which I can say MPP before the Somalia control. And then Omuheli Mama Miano. For everything that he's doing now, look at the what's it called? I won't get it. You mean start now? Or Casano or say I mean call for the graduate video I send him. Say I will say I will call the name. Only himself can no matter the position. He will never have said that. Look at a muta. Of course now we change anymore. When you say 2028 we cannot come to power. So whatever they are doing right now, they are doing it.
Medase, Mr. Posey. Medase. Okay. All right. Patron, 5 minutes to the time no so mama. Mr. Muti. Time no na ya mumundi so anka mudi so anko bia ebeka sakama kama. But time no ntino because obi ava 10 na emwa ntino. Bacho kasa nana. Nana abotre nana Mr. Bretu abotre Mr. Bacho mama we nana kwa bacho nana na
the ginger, the base of the NPP. The idea no case 2020 about 2020 about power. Now my case be enough for the Ghana for good Masuna say we can actually Ghana for do the position of Masuna. I didn't know this until 2024. Ghana for but you know I want to be for your Masuna. I really know them. 2024 when 2024 who get too closer just say who can say the same for 80 million now the Ghanaian voter now on the debut let us see it as such Ghanaian voter or see on the debut all they say go for us before or my thing on kasa or my study all they say gold board buy yeah appreciate and get deal with minus minus are not talking go be study. There was a friend that Nancy Jonah Mukufia, teacher in the form of Kufia, Obia demonstration, Obia is study. Obia minus and your free day, or when you're free day. So why would they talk?
Real Max, Pacho Money, and yeah, you know, Obia your chance, why, Mr. Obia your chance.
What is going on at the minus sector? You have no idea. But everyone is afraid to talk. Who for no assumption, and no, it will reflect on the DD. For the our flag bearer should be up and moving on. They said Dr. Baumia is putting a whole lot of strategies together. At the end of the year, MPP, for MPP leaders, executives, I would be woman. Yeah, now what's a yetimi a shas here? And Massa, Chema would meet judgment here, Abbey. And the tribunal, some almost your own just to come and persecute MPP faithful MPP sympathizers. You will say that in yet, it know, some two Macau, disunity, nay, and you can name tyranny at the never party, you know. Young friend in Yamuyachi, you say the future, if you continue to maintain this NDC, the future will not be bright for us. I beg you people, the future will not be bright for us. And don't you know, young person, I just say, be a queer. Any friend is saying, you might be working towards 2028 victory. Maybe our day. Any Sioni and never supported Dr. Mahmoud Bomia because there is a clear indication. She said, John Dramani Mahama, Sisi and why said, a Jatabru Wabina, Sia Wapa, or Peter Temako, or Peso Marcia MPP as a political party. It was an MPP from Solidina. That's how many two Macau disunity near the Adibia and I bet million some Kano, who for the now to baby. Never want to show because see, I can't afford to meet Kasa. Because of John Dramani Mahama. Ghanaians, the silence of Ghanaians should tell something to John Dramani Mahama. And this time I tell John Dramani Mahama, I can't more than 2016. The man is going to lose and lose. Or maybe we should say a big man because of them before us. Maybe I'm a someone see Chabawood to me this week. I will person. The million of us at the form of to move for. Million of us at the form of to move for. They can't grant their town. The name and to both the Akonokrano, and never keep a quote, you dear fellow. Fellow didn't say, the name was Yakurin. The name and to both the Akono. I hear me. I'm telling you, the Kokoya, Abu Grisha, Magulu, Mugavia, and can be what before granted the gate of the Kokom. Something should know that the system is against you now. The NDC set up system is against us. I think more as a phone, more NDC. More than a catcher, and I don't want to move my say. The phone now, maybe before no master. You see, I am telling you today. The name of the boys, I can't give you 20. And no come 10 years. There are something they know. And no come about to me 10 years. And then we should say, where you go, why is it? Why is it? No, 10 years ago. So this is a wake up call for all the accounts and all the scientists to know that the future is not bad for them, in as much as NBC still occupies the seat of government. That's it.
That's now Berman. That's Papa, break to patro 5 minutes, uncle. Who do we will say the time, no so fair, no, will be any soon, uncle.
Thanks, me chairman, you may
Nothing, child.
me person, me beside them, Mammy and Santi for Jama, which means a mama. You, mammy, break to in a mama. Why?
Me too. Okay, why? And then the pad also. Allah. Yate, twaso kasa. There be not time neko. Time neko. Okay, but China born you near quay. But you born you near twaso. Mate, nana ko. Mate ko. Twaso bo. I see. Oh. Anyway, I'm a kind of mammy. When I'm funny currency. Wow, no be afraid of family. When I'm in Slough.
About a dome, Dakra, and do it, dear. The best out to us, I don't know, by burning tea. The Bewa, not a Pacific Bissau. Some boy, and not the region, voter region, Pessimum,
Samurai boy crowd inside there I Samurai boy Western no me Western region baby ana Western region Samurai boy or Western region baby okay.
Nelson Mandela ko president ba obey president nti we dey enye bibia e hye da abroso.
Me that's
se bi owu na bedi pabra bo ma na wa brebo wa nyina to atwa. Oda so ti ase ni dey nipa na o president. Ebe a support we da ase.
Okay. Na enyuma ogbo yi wa mama kai me maame woni manka wa mbo. Me maame free Abidjan eba enyum we Samolu susi di we no de ba Akurase ho. Na oba na no pa we di sisu a ogbo seed ni ni na mani sinti sa seed we minimum so nyum ni na ato. Na wa mama kai me maame araba we nyame fa ne credit. Me da say. Ya te. Yeah. Yapon. Mate. Mami Cecilia, where dina so achep. Me patu. Cecilia patu where dina so achep. Oh. Cecilia, obetumi a me too. As where dina so achep. Obetumi me on microphone no na ka we me too. Wa on me too. Okay, maybe I won't ready. Joe 490 Pacho Edu so 5 minutes yanko. Joe. Oh, Charlie, why am you two nakasa? Okay. Joe so you're ready. Yes, me Pacho Cecilia, how back? Cecilia Somba back. Okay. Mr. Max, me uncle. Me mouse 6 minutes. Real Max. Yeah, me mouse 6 minutes into Pacho. Do justice to the time.
That's it. Now, I mean, movie attack Dr. Baumi and first of my commercial. Now, I didn't be a totalist. Your friend is saying, so 1 3 cannot constitute a forest. And
yeah.
Your friend is saying, Muka say, Muka so more demonstration.
Max, hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Auntie Cecilia. Me Pacho wote yanka. Time do say na sanka utumi kasa we ntumi ankasa nti no say anka mani nwie na brand because time Max hold on hold there we let her go. Don't worry Max when I want to eat Max here.
Edikano era ko bebre ma chama won tumi nenso inim say radin to be out.
Amen.
Na de me can say chama won tumi enye ono nko na say Ghana o to Ghana say enti say ono no cry so dia e be say 3 years and 4 years nti Ghana say so kwa de koso enti wo mo mutu no so say ye wo mo de they say me kan Ibrahim Mahama I am a man, one so two a ye pow. Or could be dear near could 2 son, and say what they do water. Friends say. Aquamin, my friends say. Aqua say have casting out.
Yami.
One so more over a down that. One so come test and this phone be brave. Never son, woman say, better woman as I say. Eh? And mama and people for me and sorry. Now penny for no so why. Not I want to meet and can almost so muy bien, and can almost angel or muppy.
Yo.
Hey, a day about some crying and said, I only say,
Medas Antisi. Medas Antisi. Medas a pa won't me answer in fact. Mobile. Me moderators. Nipa so far I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ. Your time no so aso. But your bayanesa, your better time nan kakra. No beer to me akabi. Highest me pacho fast na obi sun to me ready. Yanko.
All right.
It's our say back my bags.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll do. You may. And say was your phone. Yeah. But they make them say,
and I want to give Max the free. So Max, if you listen, I come back right now. I was gonna give you the chance after, but I don't know, so we'll see from. But what was senior?
Yo, I tell you, Muye, that's not the point in any AOP. It's not a bayo. And if I say oil falls are more or day. And they did a wound and tea. You want to be a more civil uncle. One day I want to me a year. And the Ghana for be butchery, see a jerino 20 years on condom. Someone in the big sway. The I had to say, Bahama out of Becca and say, also admitted, say, or no one appointees be in the say. Okay. What the young fan just said, NDC, or more first, you know, by or my double salary. Any of why, if he at the force and the other force, he jammed 8 years. Well, yes, what call Mamma Bob Beckwashy is the queen. What the inform young reviews are. So then 10 years for everybody to come to power again. You know, 20 years, he say. Oh, offer, send me the make come answer. That's 30 years. And then
or they casa, Mr. Moment flow, Yanko.
And he said, "Why? Going to get a once a mile. Good. We are saying, no, you are talking about Yamoka. You go on good. Yet me at from good, Aboka. It's a free thing. The other say, yet you so I can say, one talk also and to the music. Next thing the power of the sun. Who's near Jeremiah D. Number what the mass. We say, Moniachi, oh, Ghana first, you hear the mass. You. The church said, no, I can't Ghana first, you say, Jelly go phobia. No, we said, I don't know. Yes, I'm one country. And it's a getting near this answer, sorry, I'm not saying that obedient and see in your man again. Yet, say Ghana first, you. The HNB said, power as a son. Now, be so dear, you will come 100 years. No, that is not what you are, my son. Say, fair, no more, yeah. Well, nobody's talking about it. And this HNB, everyone, so dear to go, no, indeed. And before more money, we are champion before communicated that. It don't more 1 year. We soon more pepper. If it's HNB, it's a power as a son. Near you when this is a TikToker, near think we chat 2 years. No, why indeed. Samina and gaining messages. If it's a power son, who I want to talk about the Casa de Babacho. Young Pache, NDC, and I'm this one here about TikToker, and the Atamacasa. And is any Camila or whatever, any Baumia, and the mood dear, when Yaji. Okay. Searching a power son. No, but now become near show one. Near do go 2 years. As simple as ABCD. If it's a power there, will be at national concern here. And make the son. And the same thing, and they old me. Sorry. And now, a bang what friends and what's it? Now, what there's a one for you must see me jow. One for you about me jow. I want a power not to understand. And I don't say yes. You are saying,
Medase Queen Papa be me patrol edu so. On me to honor also 5 minutes. Yanko.
You many of them, Madame, that was super brave. MPP members will be any two or Mimamu and a Casapa. Now, open one shram. Want to be a quantum. The name fear to Sukras and the war on Yakopaman in Tuapa 2028 and son of woe. It shall be yo and this is for a quiet of the garden. So, what shall be you? Now, the medical starter mechanic say, who are great be say? I will be say. Obia to say Emra or the Aban, Emra, and Wama started neighbor, and I will be who and will be in Keka. Well, what great dear Sabba who said, dear, what dear will be to Galam said, dear. For what dear, can picture to social media. Who don't want to make a report or a cabinet, yea. The Bessia will compare for Princess Edmund, young more this for one of Mrs. Massey. I to check out this year, and they let them say. The theatre more way I see want to be so sad. Me who they make us as some of maybe a form.
Hey, yo, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, and I said, murder charge of crying saying. Murder charge of crying. Will be Kuni Pakra saying. Debbie. Debbie. Police in Yacho because we could have passport. Maybe we can't do WhatsApp and find out how buy the matter. Because they are more than just time you boom. And you say about report one at Trumpy. Because the other year when you have a chicken on a bumper because one year for the year to milk. They are ready for tobacco, Papa John Mohammed, your boy and fuck well. And it's a break, yeah, break. It's a good one and the bread for any form of people about a line of saying, Why are there? But I say, why are they? But I say, Queen. Why are they? Why are they, Queen? Why are they? Hassan, Yanko, I'm pen term, almost an about in temo. Open in terms of about in tem. Yanko 4 minutes, Yanko time in him, and go food with me and tem.
Agenda to see just say NDC for no omoye because my piece is here no penny for no on person yene chichi na frustrate ye party because someone will say want to me a key just say say na pattern aso you aso tam na so tam na so anu say anu person mu yesi na be a yentimi nye hwe tino say yes sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, Chinapa, because Ceciano Osha, Sena last, a Fenoma Quebecae, or Kansembi, or Saka Gransha, or see Apia by next month, you bet ye MP. To a small kind, until we ain't because the penny phone, person who teaching and penny phone now made a
almost a party.
They ain't me she or by I just say you say the two banana and I say why should time we are time we are time ye executive scenario yes and only so won't me a chance I just say if a two banana or me two banana man or two and on my side no more is somebody no I put it's in the ye
okay
na yes sorry yes but no for in fact because pushes in a nyoma ekona ebinu sa hyase ebinu sa hyase because want me yentimi want me angel me 20 years at the money ben why want me onye galamsey want me nye galamsey why now is on bibia se bibia si na se asase na mukoye galamsey ono na se ebi ono na oye na se asemeti wo so a ani ti na mu chi mo etu ti na enyoma hyase yen no asantifo na bi so wo bi omo sa hyase no mama ya jeli wontu ti na say sorry ni china
okay
omo ye there MPP dey back to power.
Okay.
But no di across omo di ba omo be to and be wo be sit say we can e ka wo be si Ghana.
No. That's
it. Omo ma ke so be cheap ba omo ya etumu and wo be si Ghana. Omo hwe di.
Yo. That's it.
So ma train sadia no omo hwe di.
That's it.
But
okay, my TikTok phone, hold on. Let me close the Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, thank you so much. Facebook and YouTube, YDBC and Yame Adoma Wednesday tricky. I might have a show with maybe Gordon as I based on his taste. Right now, the Ecoson, I don't know if he's still willing to go through with it, but I'm free here. I'll do that. But still, Wednesday, make a date with us. Political Zone will be live, and we will get stuff done. So about late here, I went through vetting successfully yesterday. On my vetting area, the good thing about it, and then I said the person who was supposed to contest or the people who are supposed to contest decided not to. For their own reasons known to them, they decided not to contest. So after my vetting yesterday, I was made known. So it looks like I'm going to be the only candidate for that, which was asked for acclamation. That is the first information I gave and Sana may start in the show. We've gone through vetting, so God willing, by 26, I will be acclaimed the communications director officer for Canada branch MPP. You'll be on my advice. Mom support to you. Thank you so much. Momra, now come and join on TikTok if you are still free, and let us take a few of the submissions. Now I'm in the program. Thank you all for joining me. God bless you.